Yo, yo. What's up, folks? Lucky Luck Luke here. Welcome to day 21 of 29 days of Roguelikes. Today we'll be doing Golden Krone Hotel. So, yeah. This is a pretty good roguelike. Very simple to play. Looks nice. Great controls. Very basic-ish mechanics, but still can be brutal when you're learning the game. Let's jump right in it. They actually added a few new classes since I last played, or disguises as they're called in this. Potions give HP/MP. Seems pretty hard, the Riverno. I don't think I'm going to start with that. Actually, I think there's achievements for beating it with every class, and I think I'm missing just like one class. Let's see. How do you check on your achievements here? Let's find out here. This new interface. God, do not like this interface. How the hell do I check my freaking achievements? There you go, maybe. Let's see. Win with the officer? Really? I don't have a win with the officer? That's kind of funny. It's like the first character on the list. Yeah, win with the officer, the vagabond, the alchemist, the apothecary, and new classes. Okay. I guess we'll just pick the officer then. So the officer starts with slightly better gear. Was it +1 strength, -1 int? And that's the gist of it. What up, Benzin? Let's go. So this is a game where you enter a hotel, and the goal of the game is to get to the top of it and confront your ex-husband. So you are a female in this game, and you are coming into here, and you are just basically an angry female vampire. So you can see on the top left there's like this vamp meter. So this game, what's really cool about this game is there's a lot of interesting mechanics such as daytime, nighttime, and stuff like that. So you're slowly turning into a vampire, but right now we're in a human form, and yeah, let's showcase. Hopefully we'll find. Yeah, here's a couple vampires. This will be really cool, actually. Showcase of what this game does. So you can see there's like a window over here. This usually you wouldn't do this, but we'll do it just for showcase purposes. But you can shoot the window. A bit of light comes pouring through. Boom. Vampire steps on the light. He's dead. So this is light here. This is a vampire. Steps on the light. Dead. So this game does a lot of cool stuff like that. Yeah, pretty unique. Pretty unique. That's like the main mechanic of the main cute mechanic. I mean, if you are when you turn into a vampire, you yourself get hurt by sunlight. And there's a human up there, so because I'm in human form, this human is not aggressive towards me. So your aggro changes when you change forms. Alright. And there is a food clock in this game. Oh, let's put animations on. I have animations off because I was speedrunning this. Let's see. Wait for animations. Smooth movement. I don't know if this is what we're looking for. Shows bump animation. Desaturate previous. I don't know what that means, but let's check it. Oh, there's an optimized performance. Let's see. Hold on. So optimized performance turns all of these off. Okay, so I just wasn't sure if desaturate previous makes the performance better or worse. It looks like it makes it worse. Okay, that should work. This game actually is originally designed for non-diagonal movement. I've gotten so used to it though. But for speedrunning purposes mostly, I did turn on diagonal movement. But I think it's originally designed for four-way movement, which is interesting, which can be infuriating for some people. I didn't have a problem with it, but now I feel like I played a bit too much in 8-way to go back. Okay. There are advantages to both. I'm still not moving how I remember. I'm kind of like gliding around. I kind of remember you'd kind of like hop around as you walked. I wonder if I should restart the run. Something doesn't quite look right. Z offsets? I don't know. What that means. Turn on. Oh yeah, they're now balancing. Okay. So I guess that's another performance. Yeah, this is how I remember it. If flying it to make it look nicer. Alright. Now we're a little bouncy. So how do you rest again? You... dot? I mean, it's this button here, but looks like I don't have it. Okay, whatever. Alright. Spacebar, I think, actually. Alright, some snakes here. Let's try to not fight both of them at the same time. So we'll go down the stairs. They'll follow you down the stairs if they're right next to you. Again, let's rest up. That actually almost killed us. So if we fought those two snakes together, we probably would have died there. Unless we'd use a potion. So we start with holy water, start a strength boost, and this game has a pretty unique way of identifying potions. So it has your typical unidentified potions, but the potions will be one of 3 instead of one of anything. Which is pretty cool. It's much more forgiving and creates interesting situations. So this one will be either a blinding potion, a deceleration potion, or a lizard leg. Which we're not going to get into right now as to what it does, but... Well, that guy got first hit on me. Alright, so you've leveled up. So when you level up, you have 3 choices of stats. There's strength, dexterity, and intelligence. Let's get a little dex. Dex, I feel... yeah, I feel Dex is really good in the beginning of the game. So there's all these torches here, which I'm trying to figure out how to light. There you go. So torches, if you're undead, some creatures can see in the dark. If you're a vampire, you can see in the dark. If you're human, you cannot. Charm is a new spell, actually. Turns wild beast to your side. Monsters have a chance to resist depending on their remaining HP. Turns them to your side for how long? Forever? Let's try Charm. Why not? It's probably a bad idea to get Charm on a character that isn't spell-based, but we'll see. So there's a dog we can try the spell on. Weaken him first. Okay, we one-shot him. Didn't expect to one-shot him, honestly. Did we crit him there? I'm not sure. Alright. Disappear, cleanse. Disappear is pretty strong, but it's kind of cheesy. Let's just grab cleanse. And it's daytime again, so now the sun is coming out through the windows. Okay, let's try to charm this thing and probably... Oh. It actually did work. Cool. So now we have a bat friend. Oh, this is cool. So they added like kind of like a summoner style, beastmaster style of gameplay. Okay. It works. It's working more frequently than I expected to. So we can do a stronger cleanse. It removes more statuses. Harder to use though. I think that's fine. We'll put in a point of intelligence so at some point. Sure. The weird thing about cleanse is that it cleanses positive effects too. Kind of strange. Alright. Next floor we go. Oh, they're being attacked. No. We got a snake on our side. Poison that vampire, which is nice. Let's do another point of dex. And we'll do strength and whatnot. I'm loving the sound effect for this spell. Alright, another spell here. Focus ain't bad if you're not going spellcaster. But let's go heal. Some bullets. Stupefy. Stuns an enemy. It's not bad. Sure. Wonder if I get XP for the kills here. Let's see. Have 41 XP. Yes, good. I'm glad they didn't pull a pit. So here's our first branch, the Grotto. We can take a peek. Let's go grab this gun first. Okay, get that there. Can't see shit. I'm a little afraid. There's a torch. There you go. So we can see what we're doing now. So that's nice. Okay, we lost our pets. That's okay. One thing I didn't like about this game is the implementation of this grotto. When I was first playing, you're like, ooh, a grotto, and then like you try to get through it, and it's just a death trap when you're low level. And I would keep trying to get through it, thinking that I can get through it. I feel like it shows up a little too early in the game, just if you don't know what's going on. Oops. Okay. Let's charm this thing. Oh, that charmed both of them? What? Wow. Okay. I didn't realize that it hits multiple targets. That's cool. So there is lore in this game. We're not going to go through it today, but there's little books you can pick up. It's like a completely different game when you change the theme of the environment. What do you mean exactly? Just by being in this grotto or what? I can't see! Alright, well. We've explored most of this place. Let's get out of here. I don't know where my friend went. Oh, there's my cute little spider. Hello! Speaking of cute little spiders, I've showed this off before, but anyone like Don't Starve Together? It's one of my favorite games that I got. Don't Starve Together figurines. I got Weber. I got a little spider friend for Weber. And I got Wendy, I think is her name. We got Wendy. And her little ghost. Pretty happy with these things. Not much of a collector at all, but I've always wanted these games, these figurines. Yeah, by having everything be well done. Yeah, if we were undead, if we were a vampire down here, we'd be able to see everything. So being down here in human is a little tricky. Yeah, they're great, eh, Benson? I didn't know this, but I bought. You get cosmetic items in game for buying these figurines. I didn't know that. I was like, oh, that's cool. I got like a little umbrella, I think, with Wendy. And that's Weber? I don't know what I got with Weber. I don't remember. Yeah, but I got these little... They're actually right here. Oh, they're right here, actually. I got these little cosmetic things. I bought them at Walmart, I think. Did I buy it at Walmart? No. Walmart sells them, but they were kind of expensive for some reason. I got them through Amazon, I think. Yeah, I got this bee hat with Wendy, I think. Yeah, bee hat. We got, oh yeah, cool little umbrella. Little, silk umbrella. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's 4 of them, I think. Maybe even more. There's Wilson, and there's, Wilson, you get a lantern, which is awesome. Probably the best skin, but because it's an item you use a lot. Yeah, lantern and what's her name? The fire girl. They all start with W's, which I think is really funny that every single character's name starts with a W. It doesn't say her name here. The fire girl. Oh, I forget her name. Is it Wendy? Wendy is the one with the ghost. Wendy and Abigail, I think. Whatever. Alright. So here's a vendor in the corner. He's a vampire vendor. So vendors will sell to you, but what's interesting is if you're a vampire, he sells to you at half price. In the original version of the game, if you were a human, the vendors would actually attack you, which I thought was a better way to do the game, because you didn't want to kill the vendors, so you'd be forced to run from them. But it was a challenging mechanic, so I could see why it was removed. But I liked it nonetheless. So let's try to fight this golem. Probably pretty dangerous, so we'll try to use... Actually, I'm kind of hungry. Let's see if we can get some food here. Okay, we ate something. Let's try to stun him with Stupefy. So we stunned him for 3 turns, which is a lot. Alright. Yeah, he was pretty strong. So here we have Blast, Teleport, Cleanse. You can only have 4 spells. I kind of like my spells versus all these. We do not want a stronger cleanse. It's getting a little out of control. So we're just getting a +1 max mana. That's what we're going to put here. So I think we're done here. We'll go to the next floor. Okay. Alright, quite a few baddies here. Oh, tried the charm and it didn't work. Okay, let's run upstairs. Ooh, whoops. Actually, I went deeper in the stun. Oh, I got stunned there. Let's try to charm again. This time it worked. Get him, spider friend. Alright. So let's do a point of strength here. So this is another branch. Which branch is it? Hedge maze. Can we handle the hedge maze? Maybe charm just completely destroys the hedge maze. It might, actually. If bees count as animals. Let's go check it out. So the hedge maze is yet another branch, and it's going to be filled with bees. But it's a great source of food. You get a lot of food in here if you can manage to clear it. The hedge maze itself is rather boring because there's nothing. Hey, what? How come the map looks kind of weird here? Has it been changed? It's like the walls don't despawn or something. Yeah, like it's looking really weird. I kind of have to navigate by my my mini map, which isn't particularly pleasant. I think one of my options are doing this. I don't know. Some sort of graphical option. Alright, I think we're in the center here. I think. We're getting close anyways. It's kind of weird because I feel... Oh, we're actually turning to a vampire soon. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a bad thing because that means you can't use their spells. And the bee area is pretty bad for a vampire because you heal by killing stuff, and bees don't have much health. And you don't drink much of their blood. But anyways, we're a vampire now. Weird. I think the hedge maze was changed. Or it's bugged, and there's no entrance. But I don't think that's the case. It's really weird to have to navigate by my mini-map. Down here. You play Don't Starve together at all, Benson? Or anyone in chat? So here we go. So here's the mechanic. So you're constantly losing health as a vampire. But I got 4 health for killing that bee. This bee killed me, poisoned me, and I didn't get any blood for it. So that's why being a vampire is pretty bad. We're in this area. So I think we're going to try to change into a human. So how you change back into human is only one way, and that's drinking a soul elixir. And we guessed, and we have one. Alright, so we're going to rest. Let's hop on down. Ouch. Right next, we got immediately crit by this thing. Can we charm it? We can charm these, which is fantastic. What's that fire? That's a torch. I don't think I should bother charming these bees here. Not really that dangerous. I don't starve in the other days. Never got into multiplayer. Ah, well, if you ever do. I play quite a bit of Don't Starve here and there together. I barely played the non-multiplayer. Multiplayer is sick, dude. It's really fun. Yeah, the multiplayer is really good. It's one of my. I think it's one of the best co-op games out there. Oh, there's the bee boss already? Huh. I did not expect to run into her so quickly. Probably want to chug a strength potion here. Oh, okay, she's already upon us. So this is the boss of this area. Let's try to stun her. Usually she spawns a bunch of allies, but because we stunned her, let's see how this goes. I can't see her health bar that much. So she's not stunned anymore. I should probably try to stun her again. Repeated cast on the same target may be less effective. Maybe I save my magic for something else then. Are there any other potions we can use? Lizard leg. Silence could be good. Let's try to see if it's a silence potion. No, it's a darkness potion. So everything around me is dark, which I don't know how helpful that is, but let's keep beating on her. So unfortunately you guys can't see this, but there's a bee larva that spawned right next to us. I think we're going to try to take it out. We're lucky that it landed right next to us. Yet again, it landed right next to us. She killed her ally, but her ally did really good work there. We're going to chase her down. We have a gun also. I think we're going to try to finish this off with a gun. Okay. She's next to us. Let's keep trying to beat up on her. Got her. Alright. Nice. That was easier than I expected. I think we got a little lucky in the way she engaged us. Is it time for that 1 point of intelligence to make cleanse a little stronger, a little better? I think we will. And we could do strength, dexterity. Alright. Let's, well, if you cast cleanse, it might take off our strength bonus. Let's just class heal. Okay, we can see. Oh, see, there's some larvas lying around here. Let's try to charm this guy. Got him. Okay. Our ally won the RNG fight between the other guy. So this is why this place is really good. We're getting all these unidentified potions, but you know that they're honey. And honey is a shit ton of food. This kind of solves the food problem for the entire run. Kind of interesting. A rather new addition to the game. An interesting addition, I guess. Keep exploring. We'll see if we can find... if we can't find more honeycombs. Oh no, my friend got poisoned. Wow, that charmed all of them. It's kind of crazy. I really didn't expect this to charm so many enemies. Pretty freaking strong. People have been saying I should play the Don't Starve Together. Just haven't gotten into it. My life has been work, university, and PUBG somehow. I'd pick it up eventually. I don't know. Oh, if you do, let me know. I'd be more than happy to play with you and teach you the ropes. It's good. There's like huge replayability in that game. Like they keep updating it. It's crazy how much love that game still gets for how old it is and the fact that it's like just a multiplayer game. They updated it like a week ago with like new bosses and whatnot. There's so much content in that game. It's crazy. I have like 1,000 hours and I haven't even come close to doing everything. Like not even close. Not that I've been focusing on clearing the content. Like it is a co-op multiplayer, somewhat survival game, so. Can't see shit. Nope. There's really not much loot in this area other than... I think it is possible to get an odd honeycomb in one of these off rooms, but... Okay. There we go. That guy was pretty resistant to charm. Oh, there's one. Okay, so I'm glad we checked. Glad we explored. Alright, I think we're done here. Starving. Let's go ahead and eat one of our gazillion honeycombs. Yeah, so we picked up at least 9 honeycombs there, or at least 8 there. It's possible we already had one in my inventory, but we also got a few honey friends. Yay. Let's go this way. This way. Is this an enemy? No, it's a friend. Oh, why didn't he follow us? Interesting. Oh, none of my friends followed me? Huh. Well, whatever. I don't really care that much. Alright. Yeah, we're back down here. Should probably stun this guy. Let's do it. These guys will explode. Kind of whatever. We're pretty strong right now, I think. We've gotten a lot of levels, and how do you bring up the map? Is it backspace? M? Tab? Forget. Options. Hotel map is X. Alright. X. So I think floor 3 is telling us there's a shopkeeper there, right? Yeah. So next time we turn to a vampire, we should think about backtracking to that guy. Did we miss a branch somewhere? I don't remember. It's possible we did. So yeah, the point of the game is to collect 4 rings, I think, and then that gives you access to the end of the game. Currently have 0 rings. This is the greenhouse. Are we strong enough for the greenhouse? Probably not. So the greenhouse has a werewolf enemy in there. During the daytime, it's safe to go down there, pretty much. Actually, we might be able to beat him with charm. There's some really tough snakes down there. So if we gather up some snake enemies... Yeah. What time of day is it right now? Where does it say that? It's a new moon? Oh, okay, it's midnight. So we don't want to go down there in the nighttime. We'll go down there during the daytime. And try to charm some really powerful beasts. And if that works, we can probably take down the boss. Yeah, pretty interesting spell, this charm spell. Quite powerful. Situational though, but because if you're fighting in an area where there's no beasts. Can we charm this thing? We can't. This thing, when it dies, it explodes into other beasts. I don't know if those beasts will automatically be friendly. Probably not. It's about to die from the poison. Wow. Oh no, it's still alive. Okay. It's still alive. You kind of lose XP by having these friends and not killing them. I don't really care that much. Alright, come my friends. Oh, potion here. It's daytime. Let's actually go into the greenhouse now. Alright. Looks like our friend is regenerating. Interesting. Like followers in the pit. Yeah, sure. Followers in the pit, but I think they're actually better. They're designed better. Followers in the pit are awful. For the most part. Okay. Just a bunch of bees. Which we have now charmed. Not the greatest charm, but they'll poison stuff. Yeah, they poison that guy. Fair point. I'm not trying to be negative, but it's kind of the truth. Oof, so let's see how this goes. I don't know how this fight's gonna go. Should I stun this guy? Sure. See, now it exploded into spiders, and those spiders are not friends, but we can recharm them. Is it getting close to nighttime? Close. We don't want to be down here at nighttime because the boss turns into a werewolf, and I don't know if we can take him. So let's get out of here before nighttime arrives. It arrives in 1 hour. So that's that human down there is the werewolf. Yeah, he's we're good. He's gonna turn into a werewolf very, very soon, but we're good. Alright, so it's nighttime now. Let's get out of here. So we didn't find a very strong. Sometimes there are very, very strong snakes that spawn in there, and being able to charm that would have allowed us to clear the boss. Yeah, I guess we'll try to charm it. Okay. Kind of funny. Get him, my spiders. These little spiders have a chance to stun on hit, so that's actually pretty useful to have these little spider friends. Oh, we're training a vampire, so we should probably backtrack to some shops. How much money do we have? 1,500. Yeah, we should backtrack to some shops. So let's go ahead and do that. There's some shops on this floor and the previous floor. The previous floor had a shop who had a key, and there's a chest as well. So let's start with him. I think he's up here. Yeah, he's up here. So we're just going to wait until we turn into a vampire, which will be a few seconds from now. Now we can talk to this guy. Probably buy the key. Keys are pretty good. Very expensive, $750. I don't remember them costing that much. Grimoires are spells. We don't care about that too much, I think. Holy water is pretty good. Buy some blood. It's dirt cheap. Holy water. So these are one of two potions. Potions are cheaper when they're unidentified. For the most part. This is probably food. It could be a teleport potion, but let's just buy these two. In case that if they're a good potion, then they'll be a lot more expensive later on. Alright, we won't buy these ones. I don't think it's worth it. So let's go to that other shopkeeper. So now that we're a vampire, this human is not a fan of us. I don't think I've fully cleared the previous floors, honestly. I've been kind of... But we can actually backtrack and kill all the humans, get a little XP. Not really necessary on this difficulty, but... Oh no, we cleared everything here. For some reason I thought I didn't clear the first floor, but... Let's kill that human. So now the sunlight's out, so we want to go on the staircase, but... Can't really, because the sunlight's on it. No, we can do it anyways. We will, I guess. Not, ideal, but... Alright. Let's go up to the next floor. So here's a chest. Why we bought the key. +6 breastplate, some honey, an identify potion, and a grimoire. So all very good. So when you're undead, you can't... When you're a vampire, you can't cast spells. You also can't read any books that you find. So we just found a grimoire, and we actually don't learn the spell until we turn into a human. There is a vendor on this floor, right? Let's take a look what he's selling. This is also the greenhouse, so we can go try to fight the werewolf if we feel strong enough. We have 3 bloods. What else do we got? We could probably take on this guy. It has to be nighttime though. But we can think about taking on this werewolf. I think we can take him with the bloods. We gotta like power up a little, but alright, let's go find the shopkeeper here. Okay, he's kinda... Let's go upstairs. Well, I was hoping it would be easier to go back down here, but it's actually become harder. I actually have to step on that sunlight. I don't really want to step on sunlight. I guess I can jump down here. Rather not. Ouch. Really? That's the dangers of being a vampire. The sunlight will just randomly... Well, not randomly. Will cut you off. Hold on, let's get our little friend down here. Bring him with us. Can't go in the green light in daytime. I can probably guess why. I'm being pretty aggressive with my movement here. I'm too lazy to wait. That's actually kind of a problem right now. Alright, we can buy from this guy some blood. Did I buy blood? Or what? Yeah, blood. This potion has the potential to be very good. What are these ones? Float, and I don't know what that other one is. Hold on. Oh, I'm actually not sure. Just buy it. Just want to see what that other one... Oh yeah, float or silence. Yeah. Silence can be very powerful. So let's buy it. Okay. Well, now we need to... Unfortunately, the timing is bad here because... Well, it's a full moon, so we can't go to the greenhouse. If we try to take on that werewolf during a full moon, it's like impossible. He'll full heal. Alright. Drink a little blood here. Pretty much full heal, but we can't go back to the greenhouse as a vampire anyways, because it's a full moon. So we gotta wait another day to get to the greenhouse. Getting pretty deep. We're on level 7. There's only 10 floors to here. So here's the Pharmacopoeia. Pharmacopoeia is... That boss there is kind of insane. If we have a Deadeye potion, we can take her down. This is a potential Deadeye. I hate the Pharmacopoeia boss. Let's just put her off for last. I almost always die to her. Good job, Spider. We can do the first floor of the Pharmacopoeia, actually. Second floor we won't do. There's tons of potions generally in the Pharmacopoeia. I don't know if there's tons in the first floor, but there's one here. The first floor is very easy. For the most part. We do want to go back to the greenhouse by nightfall. That's what's really cool about this game is like you want to be in certain places and certain forms at a certain time of day to optimize your encounters. It's really cool. That's a frog. We'll leave that alive. Can heal from it later. Same with that thing. We don't need heals, so. And we're gonna be coming back here. Oops. Alright. I think we're done here. Okay, we're done. But it's... Wait, it's nighttime already? Jesus. Oh, crap. I misjudged the time. Can I get to the... I only have 6 hours. Don't know if I can get to the greenhouse in time. No, I kind of screwed up. Spent too much time. Well, screwed up. It just means I need to wait another day. I'll just wait another day. Got a shield there. Water also hurts you. As a vampire. Alright. So it's morning. Okay. Let's explore this floor. That's a lot of humans. Let's not take them all on at once, shall we? Sunlight's coming my way, too. Just not great. Woo! Alright. This is not a good floor to be on as a vampire. We should start heading down, anyways. I need to find something to heal off of. This'll do. Let's hit this crystal. These crystals freeze time for a bit. So this is free kills. Oh, okay. Might get hit by a beam of light here. Nope, we're good. Is that the greenhouse there? No, right? No. Where is it? Yeah, it's the previous floor. Okay. Okay, so the greenhouse is to the north. It's almost nighttime, so we're just gonna wait a bit. Don't think there's anything to feed off of in this floor, so we're not gonna be at full health, unfortunately. Okay, come, my spider friends. We have a fight to do. Yeah, they don't follow me because they don't see me. But we'll pull back the werewolf. Where is he? It's over here? Okay. There he goes. We can either fight the werewolf in the water or with their friends. I kind of want to fight him with their friends, just for funsies. Okay. So, let's try to buff up a little. We'll drink a little blood to just get topped off. Let's see what this potion is. That was, we're invisible, so that's useful. Quick. Is this enough? Probably. Probably enough. Alright. Well, because we're invisible, I don't think... Yeah, we're fine. So we can step on the blood that he creates to keep ourselves topped off. Pretty easy fight. Let's do strength probably. Yeah, keep strength. So now we got our first ring. Gives us physical resistance and plus speed. It's actually a really good ring. If you're not going a spellcaster build of sorts. Alright, my spider friends. Come. There we go. I mean, whatever. 3 to go, right? Yep. There's an infinite mode of this, so you can go inside this underworld and there's like infinite dungeons and infinite monsters. It's not really my style, but that does exist. So, do we go to the Pharmacopoeia now? I don't know. That boss is so scary. We have 4 blood potions. Strength. Potentially lizard leg. I really shouldn't, but I'm going to. Turn the lights on so that my pets can see me. I guess that helps. Oh, really? That's annoying. Alright, well, I'm glad I kept these guys alive. So we get some heals off. Alright. So Pharmacopoeia, for some reason or another, everything is, come here. Everything is loopy and, I look like a demon right now. It's just because I think I'm a demon. I'm not. Watch out, it's a box. So all the enemies I'm fighting are not what they seem. It's a human. Alright, so we're gonna have a little friend to help us too, which is useful. That's the big problem of being down here, is I don't know where the boss is. I think this is the boss. Let's YOLO the potion that we don't know about. So we're in statue form. You can't move, but we're tankier. That was a Deadeye potion. I don't know if this actually is a boss. It'll be a shame because this Deadeye potion is exactly what we need against this boss. So one of these enemies turned us to stone for a few seconds, which means she's gonna hit us. That's okay. I'm gonna YOLO this potion. Deceleration. So, these buffs are lasting much longer. So now I'm a statue for like forever. I also have Deadeye forever. So that's interesting. I still don't know. Is this... I don't think the boss is here. Which is unfortunate, I guess. Oh no, it is here. So now we're vulnerable for a very long time. Why do I keep trying to fight this boss? It always kills me. Yeah, this is the boss. It's hitting me for like 34. Alright. Strength potion. Drink blood to try to heal. It's gonna be close. Okay, we got it. We used all of her buffs, all of her blood. That just goes to show how ridiculous that boss is. It's such a hard boss. Let's do strength. So now we can see what everything actually is. That was an Ice Golem. Huh. Might have to turn to a human here because we're stuck in stone form for 20 turns. We won't be able to drink this blood. So let's just turn into a human now. So now we get a level 2 stupefy. I'll take that. Do I want to keep these buffs? No, let's try to cleanse. Let's try to get lucky and cleanse the vulnerable. But maybe we should heal first. Starving. This. So yeah, we can't move because of this stone form. So let's just pass. That was a really hard drop, by the way. There was a fuck ton of enemies. Actually, deceleration is gonna wear off soon. So. Plus ice resistance, plus 20 max HP. That's pretty good. Look at all this blood everywhere. Yeah, a lot of them already are. But yeah, there's in a few days I unfortunately skipped. I skipped like 4 days. I missed like 4 days so far in the month. Yeah, I don't feel safe here. Let's go back upstairs. That's probably what I should do. Okay. Now I feel relatively safe. Now I kind of want to be a vampire because I can't see squat down here. It's very annoying to explore. There are torches, it's just they're hard to find. Alright. The rest of this force should be easy. Yeah, that was a really tough drop because the boss was right in front of my face with a bunch of other enemies. The other enemies weren't that hard, and I had an ally stall them out for a while. That was pretty scary, pretty tough. Now I feel less bad for not catching all of them. Yeah. I missed a few days. I might try to catch up and do 2 in one day. That's been hard. I've done that once so far to try to catch up, but I don't know. So many potions in these areas. These are pretty scary. Let's stun them. Alright, looks like we're done. We've got another ring, got a shit ton of potions. We used a shit ton of potions, but we're alive. I guess we'll kill this guy since we're human now. Okay, 2 rings, 2 to go. There's also multiple difficulties. The hardest difficulty is Despair. There's easy, normal, and Despair. I'm playing on normal right now. When you're new, normal's pretty tough, but when you experience, you almost got a near 100% win rate once you figure it out. But Despair is another question. That one is pretty crazy. I have beaten it, but it's a challenge for sure. Very, very brutal. So now vampires are pissed at us and trying to kill us. Oh, here's a time stop thing. Don't think we can get to this guy. Oh no, we can. Didn't think the time stop would last long enough, but it did. Got a better sword now. An interesting thing to note is that most equipment does not benefit you as a vampire. There are a few, I forget what pieces. Probably like chest piece and whatever, but the sword does not benefit you as a vampire. Another time stop here. Here's another shopkeeper. Don't want to talk to him until we're a vampire. +7 breastplate. That's nice. Okay. Let's go explore over here, I guess. Nothing. Pharmacopoeia done. Oh, pretty well so far. Oh yeah, we're crushing it, Benson. We're crushing it. Yeah, these are the strong pets. This snake's probably gonna own. Ooh, it's kind of scary up ahead. These things that you can't see in the dark here, it's called a strogi. It applies vulnerable on you at ranged, and vulnerable is a very bad thing. I also can't see. Let's back up. I can't see because of the... I could use my revolver on it, but I only have 7 shots. It's kind of interesting that I found so few ammo, but... So now I'm vulnerable. Which isn't a big deal yet, but it will be. I'll try to cleanse it after I kill this guy. Okay, we cleansed it. Might as well just stun this guy instead of cleansing. Alright. Me and my spider friend took care of business. Snake friend. Another snake friend. Woohoo! Alright, couple bullets here. Oh, They're killing the mushroom. Just another chest here, which we cannot get access to. Oh, wait. We had a key? Okay. Turns out we have a key. So we got a manual, honey, a potion, and unholy essence. Alright. Manual gave us plus strength. That's good. Oh, he crit my snake. What a jerk. There's another vulnerable guy. Interestingly enough, being vulnerable lowers all your resistances. So it even makes it so stepping into moonlight will damage you. And that's moonlight that you saw there, the blue beam across the screen. Yeah, maybe we'll do a despair run after this. Get our ass kicked a bit, you know? Alright, got some bullets. Are we training a vampire soon? Not really. We're kind of done with this floor. But we haven't found... There should be a branch on this floor, but we haven't seen it yet. There should be a branch on this floor. Let's take a quick peek upstairs. Well... Okay, my friend is heart set on killing this guy, so I guess we'll engage with him, stun him. Got turned to stone by that Medusa. My snake's pissed. My snake is dead. And we avenged our snake. Alright, let's head back down. Oh, there's the branch. Okay, so as we suspected, there should be a branch down here, and here it is. This is the laboratory. Laboratory? Wait, what? Did they change this? Laboratory. Oh, yeah. Okay. Moonlight is, after all, just reflected sunlight. Yeah, it makes sense. Moonlight does not harm vampires, though. So I guess you're right. Sometimes it's the laboratory, sometimes it's the rafters, I think is how this works. So, in the laboratory, I think there's 2 floors. In one floor, time passes slowly, and another floor, time passes quickly. I forget which one is which. But it's actually a pretty dangerous mechanic sometimes. This looks like time is passing faster. Yeah, because we're starving. So, like, we'll end up being hungry faster. It's very dangerous to be here as a vampire because the sunlight will move very, very quickly and you'll just get, like, you just can't avoid it. So, we're looking for... We're turning a vampire very quickly. So, let's head back to... that shopkeeper, so you can see the sunlight just kind of... Let's get out of here. I just don't like this place at all. Ooh. Shit. There's that sunlight to the left, too. This guy summoned a golem. A very strong golem. Let's get the blood here. I don't know if we can fight this guy. It looks very menacing. Is it buffed? I don't really want to fight this guy. We don't have any blood. We can turn into a human. I don't want to, though. Shop's on floor 6. Let's see if he's faster than us. Usually they're very slow, but the Golem Lord buffs his golems for a brief amount of time. And I think he hates them. So let's see if he's faster than us. It looks like he's slower than us. Okay. We don't want to fuck with that guy just yet. I'm not sure. Maybe we can now at full health. So manuals are plus stats, so we probably want to buy that. Soul elixirs are cheap, and we'll buy one. And this, we don't know what it is. We'll buy it. And honey, we don't need. Better leg platings, probably not worth it. Let's take a look at her character. Yeah, it's not worth it. Bad drop. Feels bad, man. The science checks out. I didn't really click on that. So, alright. Now, let's go back to floor 7. Preferably as a human. Let's fight this guy as a vampire, and then we'll switch to human, I think. Wow, we just crit that guy into oblivion. He wasn't that scary at all. I remember those guys being scarier. See, I don't feel like being a vampire in this area. I don't like it at all. Human is also a little bad in the sense that you'll consume food very quickly. Alright, there's the next floor. So on this next floor, time will move by slowly. So on this floor, it'd be okay to be a vampire, but it's okay to be human as well. Oh, those tree guys I'm not too familiar with. Let's try to make it so we just fight one at a time here. Elder Green Man. A wizened half-human, half-plant. It's fairly harmless, but with sunlight it grows stronger. Can I charm? I can. Very cool. Kill this guy. Let's stun the tree. I'm not entirely sure how dangerous he is. Little rat guy taking on the golem. Stun him to protect my little rat friend because he's fought so valiantly. We're good here. This guy might be a little tricky. We don't have enough mana for stun. That's okay. Good job, little rat man. Doing work. It's a lot of humans. Alright, so we're just looking for the way down. Don't know why my rat friend didn't follow me. Oh god, this is... Let's stun this guy, don't have enough mana. This is kind of bad, actually. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, shit. I can't turn into a vampire either at will. Okay, I turned into a bat. Which is okay, because we're fast. Let's run away from these guys. Alright. Alright, let's just chill here. Let's rest up, get our mana back. Which, resting there was not great, but... I don't know if this works, but... Freeze time. Yes, time is frozen for 5 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we get a free hit on that guy. We can charge them now, I think, now that we have mana. Stun this guy. Stun this guy. Alright, cool. Yeah, these guys are going to be pretty dangerous. I just realized in the combat log it says, you found the entrance to the watchtower. So the watchtower is a rather tough fight. I don't think we're gonna go here yet. I want to clear the graveyard first. We could actually skip this area if we wanted to. So you'll be fighting at the top of a watchtower, and it's tough. So let's just get out of here. Rather do a different encounter. Where's my rat friend? He's on the previous floor? No, whatever. Okay, so let's go to the next floor. Just try to find a different branch. Charm. This is a sun golem. Absolutely terrifying as a vampire, you can imagine. Should I stun this guy? It costs food to cast spells, so there is a cost to casting spells, other than mana. So I was a little greedy there, I guess. This little thing is pretty dangerous too. Moves around erratically, hits quite hard. Yeah, killed my snake in 2 hits. We will stun it. So we're starving to death. Let's drink a beer. Boom, bum, bum. Got a +9 revolver now. That's the best you can get, I believe. So we can get a better stun. It lasts longer, has a high chance of failure. I think it's worth it though. Having it last longer is kind of good. Ward is a pretty good spell too. But I'm kind of liking my spells right now. They're kind of fun. The charm is situational, but I'll keep it for now. A better heal. Sure. Snake. Wee. There's some bullets down here. There's a vulnerable causing thingy. We managed to resist the vulnerability. That's good. Stun this guy just to protect our snake. There's the gallery. I actually forgot about the gallery. So we have 2 rings right now. Do we have... No, we don't have a key. Okay, let's go to the gallery. So the gallery will have another boss. And there she is, Medusa. Interesting that she casted Stone Gaze on my ally, not myself. That's kind of handy. I mean, I have Cleanse. I think she's going to be really easy. Don't even think we need to use any potions, but we could if we want. Invisibility being a strong one. Unholy Essence also being good, and it's not a very useful potion. So I think I'm going to use it now. Kind of a dick move, Snakehead Lady. Yeah, what a dick move. What's up, Dolphin? Alright. Let's go in the dark. So good thing about being in the dark, I don't think she can target us with spells until she's right next to us. What's up, bib? Alright, let's give her a stun. Oh, 1 in 4 chance of failing it. Let's try again. There we go, we got her. She turned us to stone, which I'm not too scared of yet. Because we just basically stun her and kill her. She's kind of a weak... She's kind of like a glass cannon type boss. I have died to her before. And she's scarier than she looks. But if you have good tools, she's very easy to manage. We had lots of good tools. I kind of feel like I'm getting 1 point in intelligence here. Just so our spells are a little more consistent. So we got fire resistances and bonus regeneration. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm surprised my ally is still turned to stone. I wonder if that's a bug. It's not a mechanic that used to exist before adding in charm. It kind of looks like it's permanently turned to stone. kind of funny. Alright. Let's try to go find the library. That's a bug! What's up, Soros? Did you... Is it? Yeah? I mean, you're Jer, right? That's you, right, Jer? Jer, I think Soristitute is the dev of this game. Cool. Nice to see you. Glad you made it. I mean, I think it's funny. I'm not opposed to leaving it like that. I think it's kind of funny. I mean, everything else here is permanently turned to stone, so why wouldn't that be? I think it's kind of a funny quote-unquote bug. Are you working on anything undercover these days there, Jer? Solicitude? Oh, let's not stand... So if you do stand next to the stoned enemies, they will actually attack you. Planning on doing a rewrite of Deadface, basically. Not sure what Deadface is. Is that even a game? Or is that something else? Whatever. What's this? An IO game, huh? Oh, you made this. Cool. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this. Bullet Hell / hacking roguelike made for the 7-day roguelikes in 2018. Sounds pretty cool. I'll have to take a look at that. So you're making a more professional product, I guess I could say, of that game. Sweet. Hope it works out for you. Best of luck to you. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. Alright, off to the library we go. So library is kind of a quote-unquote bonus ring. There's a princess here who seems... I don't think we're going to get next level cleanse. Who seems... if you're a human, she just seems like she's you can't do anything with her. But you turn into a vampire and she's aggressive. And not easy to kill either. Alright, let's get rid of Charm. As fun as it's been, I think Ward's a little better. Charm's a little situational. But really neat spell. I'm about to turn to a vampire, so I would love to get to the princess before we turn into a vampire, so we can set up. But I don't know if we're gonna make it. Stronger ward sounds good to me. Okay, she's here. Usually I would turn all the lights off, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get enough time. All right, we are a vampire. I think that's fine. I think we got here in good time. The bad thing is I wanted to cast a few human spells before engaging her. I think we have a silence potion, so it should be easy. Beyond a silence potion, I don't think we need anything else. Silence potion just completely destroys her. But I think there's no reason to be stingy. I think this is actually our last ring as well. This is probably a volatile poison. Yeah, let's use a strength boost in here. Strength potion. And then a silence potion when we get close. Oh my, she's not alone. What's the range on the silence potion? I actually don't know. That was silence. Wait, what? Yeah. Prevents the casting of all magic in the surrounding area and muffles other sounds. I don't know if I've managed to silence them all. Let's hope so. Okay, let's not fight 3 at once. It looks like I have. Yeah. Okay, she's silenced, and she's dead. Alright. Silence just completely destroys her. Poison and bonus poison attacks. Alright. Woohoo! So we're done. I think we have 4 rings now. Yeah, got 4 rings. So we're pretty much done the run. I think we're gonna fight the final vampire. The final vampire, you can choose to just forgive him and be all joyous and whatnot, and just you know, love life. Or you can choose to fight him. I haven't fought him for a long, long time. I don't remember him being too difficult. Okay. It looks like we're gonna have to turn into it. Well, maybe I can fight this golem. Let's see here. The only reason I think I can fight him is that there's blood around here. Oh, the blood just spawned. But that's pretty manly man mode to kill those guys as a vampire. Pretty man mode. It's good loot in the library. So let's clear off the lamp. Clear this area out. Give me your blood. Okay, a bunch of books. Good. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, I guess we'll check out this last room. Ah! Okay. Scary. Now, do I want to fight the boss as a vampire or as a human? I don't know. Cross that bridge. Oh, oh, my, huh. Okay. Looks like the petrification wore off. I'm surprised. I thought it lasts for, like, ever. Not ever, but super duper long. I guess not. There's a lot of humans, and there's no cover. There's also nowhere to run. Should be fine. Oh, that actually hurt. Yeah. Almost dead here. Should be okay. Pretty scary. That was pretty ouchy. I mean, all we need to do is turn into a human, but I didn't feel like it. Sprite. Sprites can be pretty dangerous if they decide to cast their spells, which he didn't want to. Hey, ZFX. Why up? Why up or what up? I mean, up is where you finish the run. You gotta go up. Up, up. All the way to the end. I'm assuming that's a typo. Alright, next floor we go. Lord, the struggle is real for me. I feel ya. Typing isn't easy. There's a lot of humans here. We got a lot of fire resistance, so this isn't the worst, but the ice guy is a different story. Let's try to filter them out a little. Now we can no longer filter them out. Who's more dangerous? The ice guy, right? We have fire resistance rings. Well, the fire doesn't hurt us that much. So there's another branch, the graveyard. We don't really need to go there. There's great gear in there, but whatever. Let's just finish this run. We'll probably Do another run on despair and get our ass kicked. Kind of sounds like a plan. These guys can drop demon blood, can't they? Oh no, they can't. Ruby Gall. Oh, I got turned to stone. Have you played or seen this one before, ZFX? Or chat in general? What do you guys think of Golden Krone so far? Ah! So she'll randomly generate water all over the place. There's a fire golem. Oh, this is kind of scary. Alright. There's a little blood to keep us healthy here. I almost bought it a while back, but never seen it before. Alright. It's great for new roguelike players. I think it's like the best introduction to roguelikes, in my opinion. It's got a lot of really neat, but even as a veteran, to get your ass kicked when you're first learning the mechanics. Once you get the gist of it, it's fairly easy. But there's also other difficulty levels that make it not so easy. So yeah, we're gonna fight the vampire for the hell of it, but I do need to heal up the full if possible. There we go. Alright, final room, let's go. We have successfully delivered our pizza. All is well in Golden Krone Hotel. Oh, are you still here, Sorostitude? I want to tell you something. I don't remember going to play another roguelike other than John Trooper. Oh yeah, Jared, did you know that I was reading Bram Stoker's Dracula and there's Golden Krone Hotel in there? I didn't know that. Isn't that amazing? You know, yeah, I'm totally trolling. gotta add to the list of trollers. I think it was really interesting though that, I mean, some of them were genuine and like that, like 3 or 4 people came out saying that. It was just really, really weird, but kind of cool at the same time. Yeah, John Trooper. You know, I kind of want to beat John Trooper. It was kind of fun. Once we figured out that stupid, horrible bug at the beginning, like that bug is just, you know, ridiculous. If it even is a bug. The game's actually kind of cool, and I actually think I will revisit it one day. I love that book. Read it multiple times. Yeah. Just don't blow up the bank, I guess. Yeah. I mean, the way the bank blew up was really hilarious. We didn't know why, but I'm pretty sure what happened is accidentally activated a strange device. Ended up being a time bomb that blew up like 100 turns later and blew up the bank. Kind of funny. It was actually pretty funny. It's kind of cool that such a situation occurred in such an old roguelike. It was actually really cool. I actually might come back to that one. You love that book, Yummy Gummies? Yeah. I read it once. I remember not really liking it too much. I think it's because I had high expectations because I really liked the movie, and it was like completely different. Alright, so we're gonna fight this guy. I'm gonna try to anyways. Don't know how it's gonna go as a vampire. I think I usually fight him as a human, but let's buff up. Let's see, what are the strongest buffs here? Let's see what this is. That is blind potion, so let's wait for that to wear off. I forget if you can get blood from this guy. We might have to turn into a human mid-fight if he doesn't drop blood. I mean, he's a vampire, so I don't think you can. But we might just smash him anyways. I guess we'll try this potion. Let's blink. Poison, as I suspected. Actually, we're taking a lot of damage as a vampire, just YOLOing these potions. But I'm determined to try to fight him as a vampire. Alright, so we don't have a lizard leg, actually. All we have is invisibility and quick, so we actually don't really have very good potions to fight him. Serena, it's been almost 10 years. I'm so sorry for what I did. I didn't understand you. There's plenty I didn't understand. After the war, I started taking soul elixirs to see what it was like to be human, and I hated it. I realized that you must hate being a vampire as much as I hate being a human. I wanted a human bride, and you were human and I rejected you. I was wrong. As you see, it was I who wrote the letter. It took me years, in fact, taking elixirs, slowly learning, writing, planning. Do you know how long it took to even find you? I have nothing left. All I want now is your forgiveness. Are you so desperate for the golden Krone that you would still kill me? Here, take it. In fact, take all my riches. Why do I care? Forgive me, or take my life. It's a cute little story, you know? So do I just start fighting him? I think so, right? Take that! I dealt 1 damage to him? No, 27. Does he not fight back if you're in vampire form? Okay, there he goes. There he goes. Yeah. I just can't do anything than bump into him. Yeah. He won't fight back until a certain threshold. Oh, yeah. I don't remember that. I never fight him, right? Because I'd usually just want to win. I rarely fight him. So. I usually either just want to finish the run or I'm speedrunning. Are we gonna make it? We might actually die here. Woo! You missed us. I don't remember hearing this music. You want a normal mode with the off? We got lucky he missed us at the end there. I think he would have killed us if he hit us. Yeah, that's pretty close, yeah. We didn't have to take that risk. We could have just fought as a human, but I was curious to see if we could win just man-moding as a vampire. And at full health, we would have got him, but we weren't at full health. We YOLO'd the potions. Alright. Oh, I hope I unlocked despair mode. Oh, crap. I have this weird, I don't know if I want to call it a bug, but despair mode is not unlocked for some reason. How do you unlock this again, Jer, if you're still here? I'm sure you are, but you have to die a bunch of times? Is that what you have to do? I forget. I don't know why it's not unlocked anymore. I don't know if it's because I reinstalled it or what, but I can show you a way if you want. Yeah, if you don't mind. Even if it's spoilery or whatever. I forgot how I did it. I've had this issue before, and I forgot how I fixed it or unlocked it. Well, you just need a lot of XP in a run. Ah, I see. Open debug mode? Yeah, how do you get into Tilde? Okay. Alright, what do I do from here? Play the game first? You mean start a run? Oh, and give myself a bunch of XP, whatever, I guess is what you're gonna type debug from here. I guess, yeah, get XP, right? Auto level? I don't know. Spawn. No, easier. It's all good. It's all good. That should do it. Alright. B to Z to get to level 26. Okay, there you go. So now I'm like ridiculous. Spawn a bunch of barons. So spawn monster. Monster swarm? Making 0? Alright. What is it actually called Baron or? Type Z. Whoa! Not this way you intended me to do. Sick. Am I actually gonna be able to kill these guys? I don't even know. Doesn't look like I'm actually gonna win this. As long as I get some kills, I guess, is all that matters. They're gonna knock me out of the hotel. Those portals opening yet. Woohoo! We did it! We're so good at this game. Barely. You think that'll do it? We are now in the underworld. I guess? Question mark? I guess I should try to die through normal means. If I can. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'll be able to die. I don't know, I'm regenning quite a bit. I'm confused. I'll try to go to the bosses and die. Do you have to get all the XP in one run, or is it just a total gain? Where's the damn? Okay, there goes what we're trying to do. There it goes. Oh, we died. You've unlocked despair mode. Alright, cool. Thanks for your help, dear. Appreciate it. Alright, let's do a despair mode. So, I think Vagabond is one of the classes I haven't beat it with. Vagabond is horribly boring. I mean, he's just completely balanced. He's got a weird starting spell. No stat modifiers. Revena on despair mode, a class I've never played that sounds like it's hard mode. I can try. It sounds ridiculously hard on this mode. We can give it a whirl, I guess, if you want to see me suffer. So apparently this character, you don't get regen from normal means. Do I start as a human as well, I think? Or is there forms? I don't even know what's going on with this character. Can we see in the dark? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere in despair mode with this guy. Did I miss some blood, actually? No, wait. How do you heal in this? I didn't actually read exactly what it says. I thought you heal from blood. You heal from potions. Potions and only potions? Yeah, there's no way you can beat this in despair mode. At least at first glance. Or is the loot changed so that it gives you a gazillion potions? Because, yeah, this is a lot of potions. We're about to die. Let's go blind. Oh, it heals you to full. So that's interesting. How long are we blind for? 7 turns? Should probably wait it out. I mean, if the loot table is modified to give you a shit ton of potions, maybe it's feasible. And it heals you to full, so being healed to full is interesting. Alright, let's do Dex. It's not modified. You get fewer in despair. You don't always heal to full when you have higher HP, I see. Do you still heal from blood as a vampire, or you don't? I'm guessing you don't, right? Only potions. Huh, interesting. Select the potion to identify. I wonder if I should have even picked this up. I guess you identify the blood. The soul elixir is somewhat handy. Sunlight doesn't hurt me, right? No. Some armor. Alright, next floor we go. So I'm thinking, like, if you do the B boss on this mode, it's pretty good because it's got a shit ton of potions there. Pharmacopoeia as well. The Grotto. Probably don't really want to go there. Almost dead. Huh. How much does poison hit you? 3. We're probably gonna have to heal here. We got spells. We got haste, shock, and cleanse. So food isn't an issue. So spamming spells is like really good. So maybe you go full spellcaster with this build. Kind of makes sense, right? And I think as a spellcaster you can take less damage. So I think we're gonna go shock. Yeah, so I guess you build this character as a spellcaster. Because yeah, every point of damage matters in this mode, so the more damage you can kind of mitigate, better shape you're in. Like, do I even melee this guy now? Probably, right? Oh no, we don't regen mana. Right. You don't regen mana. Never mind. Spellcasting's bad. Grabbing shock was probably a bad idea then. Let's go to this crystal here. So, yeah. Spellcasting is actually terrible. You have to go a melee of some sort. So we have 6 turns to get to this mushroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as a vampire, your health will be draining still, I presume. Being a vampire is kind of out of the question, too. Definitely a hard mode character, it seems. So we got quite a bit of bullets. I should probably shoot this guy. Demon blood, bat potion. Oh, I missed. Okay, crit hit him there. That's nice. Okay, let's get some strength. So what spell should I have gotten back there? What did I have? Shock? Cleanse? Probably cleanse is the pick. Shock, cleanse, and something else. So cleanse is probably the best pick there. Because if you get poisoned or whatnot, you can cleanse and keep your health up. Probably cleanse and heal are the best options for spells. Maybe stupefy. Yeah, but shock was definitely a bad pick because you don't regen. So do I want to go to the grotto? Probably not. Like, how do you even win with this guy? Strong increases physical resistance, but decreases all others. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Guess I'll take a peek at the grotto. Kind of need to be a vampire down there. There's sunlight here. Where's the... come here, vampire dude. Come die to sunlight. Let's follow this beam of sunlight to see if we can't. Come on. Surprised I'm probably shoot that guy. Just let him get a little closer. Okay, a golem. Probably shoot him. I don't know if I can take a hit. I think there's a good chance he kills me next hit. Well, if he crits me, I'm definitely dead. Crit me for 57. I think a normal hit would have killed me there. Yeah, definitely not playing that guy on Despair. It's way too brutal. Yeah, we got the heavy metal remix. Okay, let's play something more feasible. What characters do I not have a win with? Let's see. I don't have a win with... how do you unlock this guy anyways? Oh, he's unlocked now. I don't have a win with the Brute Master, the Officer... Wait, we just won with the Officer. I guess this isn't... I need to refresh this page. There we go, yeah. Vagabond, Alchemist, Apothecary, Revenant, and Brute Master. Let's see. Alchemist. We can try Apothecary. He's pretty goddamn hard. He's got minus 20 HP, minus 3 strength, minus 1 dex, plus 1 int. But he starts with Miasma. And I think Miasma was changed a little to be less random, right? Despair Apothecary would be pretty damn hard. But let's give it a whirl. The minus 20 HP is pretty bad. 25 HP. Yeah. Yes, we hit ourselves with Miasma there. I was kind of testing how it works. I remember it like in narrow hallways, it spreads really far. It's kind of cool. But I think we're dead. Because we're poisoned? No, we're not dead. Do I melee that guy, or see if I can't hit them both? It's a very strong spell. That's kind of why this character exists. So we can't really kill this guy with Miasma. So into the light you go. I have minus 3 strength, so like fighting anything in melee is kind of a disaster. Food is also quite hard as a spellcaster, because you starve a lot quicker in this mode. What's the point of... I mean, it's funny that you start with volatile. Oh, we start with plus poison damage or resistance? Oh no, plus poison resistance. Right. It's very unique to this character. Like, do I melee or spellcast here? I guess we'll spellcast. Should probably rest before going to the next floor. Good enough. I'd like to hit both of these if possible. That might hit them both. That shit. That might come to me, but whatever. I'd only hit one. Alright. Tried to hit both, but didn't happen. I'm pretty sure we can't 1v1 those things. So do we just keep spamming intelligence to reduce the like health cost, food cost? I don't know. It seems like you need to like fully rely on your spells. Hello? I saw you. Why didn't you chase me? Oh, it's a shopkeeper, I think. Oh, it's a shopkeeper. Okay. You tricky, tricky bastard. Food, 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 food. Don't have much food. Guess I'll try to marry this rat. Oh, crit him. Lucky. A bee. It's definitely melee. Are we faster than usual? I felt like that bee took a long time to catch up to us. Two wolves. Apothecary is 30% faster as human. Does it say that in the opening screen? I kind of need to move downwards so that I can miasma this guy. I guess we'll take a hit for it. It does? Okay, cool. That's good. Yeah, it felt faster. It was because that bee was having a hard time catching up to us. There's sunlight here. So that vampire's actually not that dangerous. Oh shit. Ugh. Oh my god, rip. I think we're dead. Oh, that confuses as well. Huh. Interesting. Oh, that doesn't remove the confusion? Yeah, I think we're screwed here. I was thinking that sunlight was gonna run out, but I wasn't entirely sure. Okay. Yes, intelligence. So we kind of have to hope this is heal. This nostrum potion. That was a summoning potion. Yeah. Should we try apothecary again? It's an interesting class. Yeah, faster than human. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's a great character. The minus 20 health is pretty darn insane on despair. And having miasma is nice and all, but it's, you know, any character can find that spell. Yeah, I'll try something else. We could try the Brute Master. I've never played him before. Pet Wolf, Charm, and Summoning. Charm could probably be very, very good in the early game. That's kind of what you need for Despair. You need a good start. I guess the Summoning Potion is you summon a bunch of beasts around you and then you charm them. It's kind of cute. Let's see how my Wolfie goes. I don't know if the Wolfie like resurrects itself over time, or if it's just you got it. You start with it and that's it. That's probably the case. Yeah, I can see this character being good. The hardest part about Despair is getting a character off the ground, and having all these allies seem like it will be a huge boon. You guys take care of him. Good job. Come on, Ninja Rat. I need all the XP I can get. Alright. That smells so cool. It's really strong. Should I bother getting involved or what? Yeah, I think getting involved is fine. So how do I want to build this character? Kind of don't feel like building another... kind of feel like building a spellcaster. So we'll do Dexterity for now. We'll get Intelligence later. Dexterity you can kind of choose. It's good for both builds. We'll get Dexterity. So there's a Shopkeeper. Shield. Nice. Potion. Spiders make for pretty good allies because they stun people, but I think it's probably just gone and died. Oh, it's still alive. It's still alive. Heal, Cleanse, Disappear. Heal's really good in this mode because it kind of helps you keep your food up. So we're gonna heal. That way you don't need to rest. You can just spam heal. I never noticed this. This is an organ, by the way. It actually makes a little sound effect when you hit it. I wonder if that's new. Either I've never noticed that or it's new. I got a feeling it's new. It's kind of funny. Wow, this is a really small floor. Should I charm that thing? I mean... sure. Nope. Okay. Got a key? Was there a chest already? I don't think so. Take a quick peek upstairs. Alright, let's go kill this frog, I guess. Alright. Come down with me, bruz. Little micromanagement involved by having to make sure you bring your allies with you, because you don't want to miss out on XP and whatnot. It's kind of the shitty part is you walk in the dark and they'll just lose sight of you. I don't know if I get XP if my allies die. Let's take a look at that. We're at 105. Doesn't look like you get XP for having your allies die. Something to take note, because if you let's do another dex. If you what's the greenhouse? Greenhouse could be interesting. We can charm some really strong shit down there. You also just die. Is it nighttime? It's nighttime. I don't really want to be down here in nighttime. But we'll leave as soon as we see the boss. For now, go my precious beasts. Let's see, we're at 17 XP. Yeah, you don't get XP for your allies, so you do lose experience by charming. Okay, kind of need to get out of here. I think killing that one thing is all we can really handle. Maybe? They're all poisoned, which is helpful. Does this mushroom thing come upstairs? No. Oh, now it will. Okay, we brought one up here. He's poisoned, so... Okay, these things are not too strong. Ooh, there's a vampire behind us. Let's heal. Oh, I think that's a shopkeeper, dude. Intelligence? Or keep pumping dex here? I don't think intelligence helps us that much yet. Let's keep pumping dex. Ooh. Does confusion reduce your chance to... Yeah, it does. Didn't realize confusion makes it harder to catch spells, so we just busted a spell doing nothing there. I don't know. We're poisoned. Should we test for an antidote? There's no potential antidotes. Any potential cleanses? Remove all status effects. Glow potion, invisibility. Be nice to just try to find out what these are. We do get some value. Alright, so that's Panacha. Okay. Let's, where'd that wolf go? Wouldn't mind trying to get that wolf as a friend. Would you say you're just a friend? Would you say you're just a friend? Oh, yeah, I don't think it's worth befriending these. I lose XP. How much XP do you even gain for a kill? Yeah, you get like 12 XP. It's not nothing. Take a peek over here. Why does this look different to me, this painting? I don't recall looking. I probably just haven't been paying attention. I don't recall seeing those paintings. Okay. Is there a branch over here? Or? This guy's got stuff. Oh, looks like the prices are... Oh, no. They're not double. Right, this is the greenhouse. Right. We don't want to go back down there, I don't think. No. During the daytime, those mushroom guys will be super powered, so we can't fight them at nighttime, but daytime it's rough. So next floor we go. There's a vampire there. Probably grab the snake. I can use a friend. Another shopkeeper. I'm not gonna grab this wolf. Actually, I will now. Don't think we're gonna be able to take this fight on. I wonder when the best time to do this thing is. Maybe I can scum the greenhouse with the summoning potion. The greenhouse boss. Probably, right? Unless these things get first hit on you, but you do this, you summon a million friends, and you take down the greenhouse boss. We could. Let's try that after we clear this floor. We'll try it. If we survive this encounter, which doesn't seem promising, I'm gonna have to probably shoot here. I don't know what to do here. This is pretty scary. Don't want to fight these guys in the open, that's for sure. I can use Mr. Explodey guy to my advantage. That's kind of what I'm trying to do here. Took half his health away. Let's get into this narrow place here. Could run, come back when I find a friend. Like this guy. The hedge maze. Alright. I think we can clear the hedge maze, actually. We should probably do the hedge maze. We could probably kill the boss by just charming everything around her. So we're pretty hungry here. That was food. Let's go back and try to kill these guys. So another question goes, hedge maze or greenhouse? No. Probably hedge maze. Oh, snake. No, why'd you go? Okay, well, you're screwed, snake. Okay. Let's clear this floor, and I think we'll go try the hedge maze. See if Charm can carry us through the hedge maze. Maybe this character is a new, could be the new speedrun character. Probably not. Shapeshifter's a little too good. Hard to say, though. It's similar, right? You rush the greenhouse, you get a viper friend, and you kill the boss with it. It's kind of like the same idea. You get less XP though because you charm your friends. Interesting. Okay. Hedge maze, let's go. Dude, come here. Oh, you're gonna go fight the bee? Okay, good job. I guess I should have healed, but... Oops, I did heal. Alright. We have charmed two of these guys already. That's fantastic. Yeah, charm is pretty darn strong in despair mode. Was that another scary one? That's our starting friend. Shit, there's a queen bee. Alright. Should we use a potion at all? I don't think so. We could try this potion. Darkness. That's probably bad. Try this one as well. Silence would be really bad. Okay, strong. Ouch. I guess we let her hatch her things, right? Oh, we're out of mana. I shouldn't have healed, I think. This is probably GG. I think I underestimated this fight. Wow, she spawns a lot. Yeah, you kind of have to save all your mana for your charm. Let's get away from her. Alright. I could charm now, but I think I'm screwed if I charm now. Because I need to charm what all this stuff that resurrects. It's the only way out. And I could do this. Okay, I think now's the time to cast Charm. So there's still a lot of uncharmed enemies. Do we spam it again, or do we wait for the next round of hatchlings? We might get through this. I'm gonna cast heal, actually. No. Charm now? Charm. It took her out. I think. Actually, I don't know. It might just be the red ones. Like, intelligence is good now? No, okay, no. It's just, Alright, so our mana is accelerating very quickly because of this acceleration potion. Didn't realize, I was trying to figure out what was happening, how our mana was going up so fast. That's how. It's actually really good. So do I kill this thing or charm it? Let's just charm it. I charm the bee boss? Okay. I didn't... That's really weird. Okay, whatever. So, that's interesting. We're now a vampire. I mean, it's not good. Or is it? I mean, this is potentially infinite XP, right? Because she summons stuff. Am I getting the XP for this? 287. Yes, I am. So this is infinite XP because, well, not complete infinite, but eventually the queen, I guess, will die, or us, because we don't want to get close to these eggs. Pretty cheesy. Alright. It's infinite money too. So we just stay away. I think you gotta modify this a little. Probably need to make the queen boss impervious to charm. Oh shit. We're kind of screwed a little right now though, because our little army is falling. I mean, we're not human right now is the issue. If we were human, it'd be okay, but we're not. Can I turn into a human? I probably should to be safe. But at the same time, I'm not consuming food in this form. I mean, I need to get in there and get the blood, basically. It's very interesting, to say the least. It's funny. It's not infinite, but it's absurd. Oh god, just took a big hit. What? I don't know. Getting a little scary. I think we need to switch to a human here. The queen bee's about to die. There's a gazillion bees. So yeah, there we go. Let's go to human. Oh my god. I may have waited too late. This one is unfriendly. Oh, there's a lot of unfriendlies still. Might still die. Let's try to get away. Okay. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3 unfriendlies. Which is fine. I think we're okay as long as this poison doesn't kill us. So are we going spellcaster build or what? We don't really have any good spells, but I really don't feel like playing a brute. Let's just do dexterity for now. Alright, we're good. Well, we got extremely more powerful for relatively no cost, other than being scared of dying. Are they all friendly? Yeah, they're all friendly. You guys want to go up there? Alright. I am now the bee master. This hive is mine. Oh, that's not good. Do I charm it or do I let them fight it out here? It's poison, it's weak. I think I can go fight. Okay, killed it for me. Oh, that's a pretty good way to power up quickly on this mode. Charm is, yeah. Like I suspected, Charm is very strong in Despair mode. Because as strong as the enemies are, that's how strong you are as well. As long as you keep a few friends around. Eat something! I guess we eat the honey, right? Okay, and now we also have like an absurd amount of food, which is fantastic. Should I go get some more bee friends? Nah, whatever. It's fine. So, there's been a shopkeep on every single floor. Do we think we can go take on the greenhouse boss now? We should be able to, right? It's nighttime, so we want to go there during the daytime to clear everything out and get any allies that we think we can get. So I think we can go to the greenhouse. We've got a bunch of levels. We don't have any spells, though. Maybe we should not go to the greenhouse. Yeah, let's... We need a spell, because we're kind of... But other than, like, charm and heal, we need a damaging spell. So let's just go deeper. Try to find... Maybe we can go to the library and find some spells there. But it's pretty far into the dungeon. There's the grotto. We can go there. Get a little experience. Do I charm these bats? It's not worth it. I wouldn't mind charm that spider, but it's almost dead. Eh. It's quite an army. Well, now we can maybe go to the greenhouse with this little army we have? Sure. Sounds feasible. We don't have a spell like I wanted, but I do have a nice little army. There's bullets over here. Let's go get these bullets. Is this where I came from, or is this the next floor? The river. It's over here. The problem is, I can't bring all these guys up. Yeah. Alright, good enough again. Should I go to the greenhouse now? I don't think so. I think I should try to find some spells. I think I should go find a friend here. Ooh, nice stun, spider friend. Yeah, we're definitely kind of not very strong right now. Especially since we're kind of trying to go build a spellcaster and we have no spells. Oh, we did have a key. Got a mithril sword +7. That's quite good. Damn, that kind of makes me want to go melee. Finding a sword that early, that strong. Gosh darn it. Game is forcing my hand. Yeah, looks like we might have to go physical damage. We are spiders. We got spiders. Oh no. Okay, good. Goodbye, spider friends. Ouch. He crit me. Okay. We're on floor 6. How much money do we have? 566? Yeah, next time we're vampires, should probably backtrack to all those shops. These rats are pretty strong. Resisted my first charm. Ooh. +5 breastplate. That's pretty good. It's very good. Stun him, dudes. Swarm him. Well, my spiders are probably going to go in there, so I guess I'll go in. Okay, we go in first. Then we go in like that. Okay, so that's how you kind of pull them in the right area. There's a time crystal here. Where'd that vampire go? Must have found some healing somewhere. Guess I'll charm this. Oh. I'm delusional. No. Does that affect my spell casting? Let's see. Don't think so. Oh, the organ didn't. Oh, I guess that wasn't an organ. Oh, did my friend die? Looks like my friend died. Is it worth charming these? No. Rather get the experience. Oh, there's the library. Okay, cool. We can go in there fairly safely, I think. I mean, there's some pretty scary stuff in there. Like this? I don't know if we can take that. All we have is heal. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how strong these guys are. Probably quite strong. Slowed us, I forgot about that. Slow for 13 turns? Yeesh. Are these guys weak against sunlight? I forget. They are. Okay. Well, I'm slow, but I should try to get to that sunlight. Maybe I can turn to a bat for a bit. That was a heal potion? Okay. Alright. He's in the sunlight because he's melting. Good. Yeah, the slow debuff those guys bring is pretty brutal. Should probably bring... Let's go find some friends before going down there. There's no beasts in that area, I don't think. Had a few friends over here, I think. There's one. Alright. Come here. Come here, buddy. I need your help. Alright, I think there's a human over here. Oh, there's another one of these. Okay, we should be okay with the both of us. Short of a crit. Let's stay healthy. I think that ruby golem's out of the question. I'm slowed too. I need to get out of here. Okay. Doesn't look like we're progressing there. That golem's extremely dangerous. Damn, unfortunate. I mean, we can come back here with an army and probably take it, but probably kill him. So for now, we want to backtrack to those vendors. So let's start doing that. Let's wait for the slow to wear off. So there's a vendor on the previous floor, not this floor though. We could also farm these humans for XP. It's the hedge maze. We could go get those bees. We'll think about it later. First, we gotta get back to floor 2, so. Everything's going blood red. I could probably just jump down here. It's fine. Hello, friends. Talk. Okay, we have 700 bucks. Panacea is a good item. Let's buy that. This is a silence potion or lizard leg. Both are very good. Soul elixir. Don't need the food. Let's go back to the first floor. There's no enemies here, actually. I think the shop was keepers over here. Yes. Bullets are okay. Potential big potion is very good. These are... what is that? Glow? Oh, you mouse over it. Glow or invisible? Meh. Not worth buying, I don't think. Could buy another Panacea. I think I will. 7 bullets seems pretty good for that price. Okay. Next floor. What do you got? A grimoire. Do you want this grimoire? The manual's good too, but more. The rest of these are whatever. 5 bullets. I'll let it pass for now. So there's a manual we'd like to buy. We'll take a note of that, I guess. Alright. Let's go kill these humans, try to heal up from them. What spell do you have? Shock? I guess we'll step into it, just because I have that friend. Alright. So, what do we do now? We've checked all the shops. Do we think we can go to the greenhouse? It's almost daytime. We go to the greenhouse as a human. And then try to take the boss down with like a little army. We'll go to the hedge maze and go get our bee friends. We had a couple bee friends kicking around. These bees are pretty strong. There's 1. There's 2. 3. Alright, come on guys, let's go. Yeah, 2's good enough. They kind of get stuck in hallways. Here, it'll be hard to pull both of these upstairs, but... Oh, sees me. Greenhouse is downstairs. Here. Shit, it's almost nighttime already. Damn. I think that's fine-ish. Let's turn into a human. Level 2 charm doesn't seem that useful because I feel like it just always works. Quake produces an earthquake that physically damages all nearby enemies who are grounded. The damage is reduced with distance, but increased for enemies next to walls. I always found that a little weird. Whirlwind knocks them back, deals a small amount of blast damage, and briefly stuns them. Is that new? This briefly stuns them thing? I feel like it is. It's a nice utility spell. I think I'll use this with the revolver to beat the greenhouse boss. Alright, let's rest up here. Alright, should be good. Let's try to get a few more friends. It's hard because of the positioning of the... It's really hard because of the positioning. Oh, here we go. Okay, 2's good enough. AI is not the best. Oh, I've seen much worse, Jer. Like, as soon as they lose a sight, then it's kind of okay. Like, once they lose sight of you, then they kind of, like, don't know how to get to you. That's not that bad. Yeah, I see what's going on. But I think you did a decent job from what I see so far. I've seen much worse. Alright, so we're down here. Ready, we're fighting. I don't think I need to use my gun yet. I think my friends will be tearing them apart here. Oh, we lost our spider. Does that mean we should go upstairs and get another bee? I think so. It's hard to get them to come, but... Yeah, like, he sees me there, and then he kind of gives up, right? It's quite tough to get them. Yeah, I don't know how I got it in. I don't know how I got the 2 spiders, honestly. I think I got lucky. Whatever. One will have to do. It's morning, which is good. I want to clear this place in the daytime. Get ready for the boss at night. So the boss is a human. He's chill. If you are human. Which usually you are because it's daytime here. During the day. There's really not that many enemies here. Man, I was hoping to befriend at least a snake or 2. Looks like it's just me and you, B-boy. So I guess we just wait until... daytime. Nighttime. We kind of want him to come near the water. Would be ideal. Like at the edge of the water would be nice. Yeah, something like this. Oh, okay, that's perfect. Somewhat perfect. Yeah, this is how we want to do this fight. So we just gotta wait a bit. What potions are we gonna use here? So we have the potential. It's either a lizard leg or a silence potion. I guess we'll try to do that. I don't think we'll need to be used too many spells, but well, we kind of do. Big or float? Probably use float potion would actually potentially have some use. But not really. If it's big, I really don't want to use big on this guy because it's very strong. I definitely have a big potion. This potion's shitty, really. Removing mind effect stuff. Yeah, sometimes it's useful. Vulnerable is the biggest one. So I don't really have any potions to use here. I could try the invisibility potion just to see. I think I'll do this, and that's it. So I think 6 p.m. is nighttime. I hope I'm correct. Yes, 6 p.m. So probably he's getting a little close here, which I don't like. So that was invisible. No, that was glow. Sorry. Let's get a little distance here. Okay. No, that statue was in the way. I was wondering if the statue would be in the way. I'm curious if charm works on this guy. I don't really want to find out, but get him, B. Should be able to kill him. Do we keep using bullets here? I don't think so. It's a little risky. One more shot here. I don't know. I don't want to risk it. 27. With a crit, he probably kills me here. Let's blow him back. Heal up. Alright, we got him. So, again, do I still force spell casting? I mean, I don't know. We'll put a point of strength, and then I mean, strength gives us defense at the worst, but all right. Plus ice, plus HP. All right, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, we got a bee friend. Woohoo! Come here. That other bee friend was pretty good. Tanked for a bit. Dealt some pretty decent damage. What disguise is this character? Hey, what's up, Effortless Mountain? We're playing the relatively new Brute Master, which starts with the Charm spell, which has been proven to be extremely effective on Despair mode. And we found kind of a bug with it too. With the bee boss. You can charm the bee boss for some strange reason. Yeah, we ended up getting... So we charmed the bee boss, and the bee boss kept spawning enemies. And then we would kill those enemies for free with the bee boss. Well, and then we killed like a shit ton of enemies with a relatively low cost. And got a bunch of levels. And a bit of money too. It was pretty cool. Alright, what do we do next? Right, there's that manual we should buy on floor 4. Let's do that right now. Even though I'm not a vampire? Yeah, I guess even though I'm not. I tried spider before, and spiderlings spawn when it died. Yeah. The big spiders, you gotta recharm the little ones. I was wondering if the spawn spiderlings would be friendly or not, and they are not. So we know where the library is, and we have a friend now. And a golem. So I think we can go to the library and kill that golem. And try to get some spells in the library. Let's try that. So, libraries should be here. Probably have to use a few bullets here to be safe. There's a table in the way. Our bee is in the way. Our bee is still in the way. Oh, maybe we do this. So. Okay. This is pretty scary. As long as we don't get one shot. Yeah, he hits pretty hard. Whirlwind, which actually does a little damage to him because he's weak to blast. We'll probably take another hit. Good. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. He completely demolished our bee friend, which made me a little sad. Ice Golem. So we're stronger than we were before. This, yeah. So I think with a few bullets and a whirlwind, we can probably man mode this guy. Maybe. Part of me wants to come. There's two of them now. Shit. Alright, new plan. We're gonna wait till daytime, and we're gonna pull those golems up into the sunlight, and that'll do it. It's daytime very, very soon. Like immediately. I want to go try to get a pet, but it's fine. Alright, let's eat some food. As long as we bring one up at a time, should be okay. Pull them into the sunlight. Okay. Do we still do intelligence? Let's do accuracy. Where's the sunlight gonna be in a second? There should be sunlight coming from the south shortly. No? I mean, if I go here, I'm gonna get cornered. Yeah, this isn't working. I could blow him into the sunlight here. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Pretty cool use of whirlwind there. I think whirlwind got buffed. I don't remember it stunning people. Briefly stunning them. I'm not sure. I don't remember that mechanic. Alright, so we manhandled those ice golems. Manhandled them something fierce. Yeah, the ice ones are weak to sunlight. Only the ice ones, because I guess they're made out of ice and they melt in the sunlight. There's another one. I am afraid of them. The last one gave me a pretty good run for my money, but we are stronger. Is there any sunlight nearby? Yes. All right. So let's go. Okay. They're a cakewalk when you get a bunch of free damage. That's for sure. I think I'm being overly safe with them, but that's okay. So, are we fighting the princess? I mean, yeah, we should, right? We have silence potions guaranteed, or are they guaranteed? They're not actually guaranteed. There's sunlight or lizard leg. Probably both of them give me a kill. Not sure. On preparation, I'm going to turn the lights off one way or another. Okay, it's getting a little too far to come back. So let's just fight this guy. Yeah, we don't need to be afraid of him. Before we were, but we're a lot stronger. They debuff you, they're scary, but they didn't debuff me. So let's turn the lights off so when we come back here, things won't be so tough. Let's not release the princess, because we don't want to engage those guys at the same time. Why have we found, like, no books? I was about to say, we finally found one. Alright, our first spell cast damaging spell. No, we don't. I thought this was miasma. I was like, cleanse. No. Gosh darn it. It's always stunned because otherwise you would knock them back and they would immediately walk next to you. Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, it's a pretty nice buff to the spell. I felt like the spell was just pretty strong. Just to... But now it's, buys you a little more time. Pretty nice. So, I don't know. This spell... it's kind of forcing me to go... melee. Because now we have Enrage. Well, looks like it's another melee build. I was hoping to go Spellcaster, but... doesn't look like it's giving us the option to. I mean, maybe this spell book, but... is this thing... Okay. Oh, that golem is sped up. Okay. Let's blow them back. Let's heal. Heal again. Pull them back. Can I enrage? No, I'm 1 mana off enrage. Don't know if this guy's still buffed. Okay. I can't really fight this guy right now, can I? I mean, I'm enraged right now. It's risky to fight him right now. But not really. We can just run. He's slower than us. Yeah, we're fine. That was a little scary there. No, there's Quake, but Quake, never had much luck with Quake. Probably a +1 mana here. Yeah. Okay, let's rest a little. Which potion to identify? So the silence / lizard leg one is kind of a good one. The big one, I don't think it matters too much because I just drink one and it's like, oh, it's not this one. I'll just drink the other one. It's fine. The bat and clarity one is a good one too because they're both very opposing effects. So I think this is the one. Yeah. So it's Bat Potion. Alright. Bat Potion's a pretty crappy potion to have in the pool. Not useless potion, but alright, let's make sure we don't aggro anything else this time. So, Enrage. Yeah, you can really abuse Whirlwind now. Like if their back is against a wall, you can stun lock them. Which is interesting. Blink is kind of a nice safety button, but yeah, and I don't think I want a level 2 charm. I kind of want to keep charm around just because it's fun, but I don't think I want to invest into it. Let's just do +1 mana. +1 mana is okay. Let's see here. So I could Whirlwind him against the wall, right? Oh, I'm still dull. Fuck me. That debuff lasts so long. No, it looks like stunning him against the wall didn't really work. At least it didn't work with the the tables. Let's see if it works with so he's... No, it doesn't look like it works. Let's get some distance. Rage. Doesn't look like it works for some strange reason. Oh, we're almost a vampire. So I think I am going to try to take this princess down. Especially if that's a silence potion. So, yeah, let's go. Should I kill this golem, Lord? Oh, man. It'd be nice to be able to cast Enrage. Yeah, maybe I won't fight the princess now. Maybe I'll clear everything out, become a human, and then later on come back to a vampire. Yeah. Sounds smart. I would say so after List Mountain. If you can handle being hungry, then yeah. Alright, let's just wait for this guy. Pick up the blood. Not sure how tough these guys are. Probably very tough. They hit pretty hard. Definitely can't fight too many at a time. I need to get fully healed if possible before going up to the north. Maybe? No, I don't really have a choice now. I should turn these torches off. Still a lot of light here for some reason. Why? Why is there so much light here? Okay, that's darkness now. Sarah's trying to read the journal entries as a vampire. What does it say again? I don't remember. This guy's gonna spawn a golem on top of us, which could kill us. If it's like a sun golem, we're really sad. It's dark. I want to engage him, but maybe I need to go find something else I can heal off of before going into that room. This is a good target. Kind of trapped, actually. Your health goes down pretty fast as in this difficulty mode. Hey, where'd they all go? Oh, they all left. And we can't really kill the princess right now. We need to like be a human, buff, turn into a vampire, silence, and give her. All right, so we got her attention. Opinion of this game? Fantastic for new players. Roguelike. Really unique mechanics. All around a great game. Oh, let's run. I don't want to fight that Golem Lord at the same time as this guy. Do I kill this golem? No, this is despair mode. Let's not forget. This is not good. I need to run. I think he just buffed the golem. That's really bad. Maybe I turn into a bat and run here. It's hard to get value from the Blat potion. This feels like one of those times. That engagement did not go well. Elixir? Well, I would have got cornered by the golem. Yeah, elixir was decent. Bat potion, similar effect. We also regenerate a little. Alright, kind of just have to wait this out. Might have to turn to a human. Stupid guy standing next to a torch. This Golem Lord is pretty scary. Maybe I turn to a human right now. Yeah. Alright, let's turn to a human. We weren't quite ready. I would have liked to have killed more of the people to the north. Alright, so we have a better whirlwind, miasma, blink. Alright, whirlwind. I don't think we want another level of whirlwind. This is probably max mana. Yeah, let's turn this off for now. We didn't run into any tough vampires here. And I'm not sure if that Golem Lord to the north is going to be aggressive to us still. I think he will be. Which is kind of good, because we want to be able to kill him. Yeah, I don't know if this guy's aggressive, the Artificer. No, he's not. Okay. And I don't know if I can kill that lava golem over here. So what do I do? Maybe I just keep going deeper. Come back to when I'm a vampire, I go back to floor 4 and buy the manual, or did I already do that? I don't remember. I don't think I did. So, yeah. But we want to... it's kind of a problem. Now we need to come back here just as we're about to turn into a vampire, which will be a while. So let's just go explore deeper into the regular tower. Maybe we can come back there where there's a bunch of animal friends too. Could be helpful. It's definitely not English. It might be gibberish. Yeah, if you have any more questions about this game, it's pretty if you ask. It's really cool mechanics. There's like sunlight and vampires, and you need to manage those things to be successful. It's pretty cool. Definitely a unique game and an easy to play game. Like the interface is like perfect. Yeah. Alright, these guys, we just take the damage here. That's a lot of damage. 32 damage plus I'm on fire for 9 turns. Yeesh. We can take it, but it's still kind of funny. Ooh, that's a nice looking gun. Plus 7 revolver. Good. Alright, this guy shouldn't be a problem. Don't know how dangerous those are. I think they're not too dangerous at this point, by themselves anyways. It's fine. Is that a vampire to the east? We're vulnerable for 10 turns. Kind of want to wait that out. It's a shop. Okay, let's see what he's selling. It's got a key. Did I find a chest this game? I think there is another one. No, it's not on my map. I think that means there isn't one. 2 manuals. That means there's 3 manuals we can buy, plus 7 armor. Holy Essence is whatever. This is whatever. 2 manuals is pretty good. And the breastplate, let's see what our breastplate is. Yeah, the breastplate doesn't help us that much. The manuals are nice. Those are stat bonuses. Oh, and there's a... Alright, there's a key too for the chest. So does it show up? Yes, as long as we spot it, I guess. Ooh, there's a spider. The charm had a hard time landing against that guy. There's another one. I would love to charm that one too. Okay. Well... kind of burnt all our mana there. Looks like these higher tier enemies are harder to charm. Damn, this guy might actually kill us. No. Okay. I was hoping to charm that one. Yeah, looks like charm is starting to not work because we didn't invest any points in it. Because charm was working really easily against everything so far, but that one there did not. It's the first animal we've had a very hard time charming. Which makes me wonder if I got really, really lucky charming that bee queen. I did cast it many, many times, but... yeah, they're easier to charm. Yeah, but I've been charming stuff like those red bees. I've been charming them easily at full health. Like almost everything at full health. And they regenerate. Yeah, they regenerate so slowly, though. So what do I do here? Probably this potion here. I think that's fine. Oh, these are silence potions. Great. We have 3 of them. Does that work on Stroigi too? I think so, right? It should. So that means that's 2 easy boss fights I think we have now. Princess, Stroigi. And we have 1 ring. Honestly, I think this is good for the... This is just good for all 3 boss fights we have left. Silence the Medusa, you can silence the summoner guy, and you can silence the princess. Kind of funny, the poison AoE'd on that guy. Alright, we're on floor 7. Should be okay to take care of this guy. $27 damage. Don't know how hard of a crit he can do. If he hits me for 27, best to not take a risk. Oh, right, I can't whirlwind if I'm raging. Ooh, kind of a mistake. Oh, shit. Huh. Alright. Okay, anyways. I probably shouldn't enrage at the beginning of a fight. Of tough fights. I should probably... Oh, we just spent all our mana. Do I try to charm this guy? We'll take a few hits, maybe. Be useful. He's hurt a little. Let's try this. There we go. Okay. Cool. I guess because we have so much food, we can let our allies heal. Like, we still got 5 honeys. 5 honeys. Is that it? Yeah, we're going through our food stocks. Yeah, a bit of other drinks. We're going through our food stocks pretty hard. Okay. We almost a vampire? Not really. So I think I want to... Yeah, I can't kill the princess yet, because I want to turn into a vampire first, buy all that stuff, power up that way. We'll soften this guy up and then try to charm him. It seems to work a lot better. I don't know if I can afford to rest just to let this thing heal. I mean, it's a strong ally. Maybe it's worth it. No, he's going to go attack something, so... Probably rip. Oh, no, he's fine. Ah, whatever. I don't think it's worth passing time to heal him. Well, he just went to die, I think. Be nice to fight this guy. He's a vampire. Oh, shit. I wonder if this is a beast. I think we're in trouble, though, because we went and raged. So we can't cast any spells. How dangerous is this? Slightly weaker than you. I think we'll be alright. We can always disengage from this guy. Oh, we're still dull? Okay. Do not jump down there. Oh, we spotted the graveyard. I didn't even notice that. Should probably do the graveyard boss then. Yeah. Okay. Next staircase we find going back down, which will be just a few minutes. I didn't even notice I spotted it. It's over to the west there. Do I charm this frog? Probably just run away from it. I can't really charm these, nor is it really worth it. The reason I couldn't charm them was because I was dull. Had the dull debuff. Alright, there's the way down. But let's just full clear this area. Okay, I think we have full cleared it. So I think this will be the next boss we'll take down. Let's go upstairs because there's 2 vampires. This is a strong vampire. Let's cast heal. I don't want to enrage you yet. 61 crit. So now we know how much damage you can do. I don't have enough for enrage. Shit. How much is it? 12. Oh, crap. Alright. We're also on the brink of starving. This guy might kill us. We have a health potion. We can cast Whirlwind in a second. Ooh, we crit him. Haha, how's it feel, brother? Alright. Let's get topped off here. What kind of vampire is that? Fucking strong one, right? Do we enrage now? Probably. Tough stuff. Kind of smart. They're smart enough to go to the blood and heal too. Although I don't think that was the right choice for him in this case. Kind of annoying. We popped the health potion, and after he popped the health potion, he just kind of died. Turning into a vampire. So let's head back towards those shopkeepers. Power up a little. Because, those high-level vampires are giving us a hard time. They're almost 1v1ing us. Like, that guy caused us to use a consumable, which is not where you want to be. Do you get better prices as a vampire? Yep, you get half price. You used to not be able to talk to him as a human, and they would try to kill you, which was interesting mechanic. I think he's over here, right? Somewhere. That's pretty big damage from his spell. Fuck. Wow. This is not good. Sunlight really screwed us there. Oh, man. We don't want to buy this, do we? I guess we can buy this. Yeah. Kinda go kill that frog. guy might actually kill us. Man. Yeah. We needed that blood. If I had that blood, I'd fight this guy. But now I might have to turn into a human prematurely, which is bad. Quite bad. I could just drink this blood just to see if it actually is blood. It's kind of a good idea. It was, so now we can sort of fight this guy. That was a little rough, but... Okay, we got a shield, a primer, a sword, strength boost, and a soul elixir. Pretty good stuff. The shield is an upgrade. The sword was not. So we bought the manuals. There's another manual on floor 4, I think. So we need to get down. So we don't get blasted by the sunlight here. Should be able to heal off this guy. +2 to +7. Is that how good of an upgrade it was? Nice. That's a pretty big upgrade. Glad you noticed that. Good. Healed up. One more floor to go down. Hey, torpid anima. What's going on? Why are we here? Oh yeah, there's a shopkeep way in the southwest. We could also clear the grotto. The grotto has a bunch of animals typically, and it's generally easy to clear. Alright, we got the manual. Might as well buy this. So do we want to buy these other potions? Probably. It could be the heal. Buy the bullets, and that's it. Alright, let's go. Grotto is on the next floor up. Filthy human. Grotto's to the west here, I think. Oh, our bee friend is here. Okay. Oh, we also have a bunch of friends here. That's nice. Okay. What's up? How you doing, Luke? Going to or already have played JH during your month of roguelikes? JH? A friendly reminder, this is a no acronym stream. Anything but the most popular acronyms. Because I don't know what JH is. Oh, Jupiter Hell, right. No, I've not played Jupiter Hell. It's not on the list. It is not on the list. Doom Roguelike is scheduled for tomorrow. Jupiter Hell is still early access, so I'm trying to stay away from early access games. And Jupiter Hell's got quite a price tag on it, too. Alright, let's get out of here. Maybe we can bring our little spider friends with us. Huh? We're over here, spiders. Is there a list I could check out? Yep. There's a bunch of question marks for, there's a bunch of question marks where we are now. We're on day 21. And, the bunch of question marks are ones that I had kind of open to suggestions. But there's a few days we missed this month. So those question marks probably going to be Door in the Woods, Adom, Ancient Domains of Mystery, Sharon the Wanderer. Might skip Fatal Labyrinth completely. Yeah, so there's not really any much more room for recommendations. But yeah, that's what those question marks are going to be. If you're interested in looking out, I have a highlight of every single day we've done so far, and I'll be popping them up on YouTube as well. YT, or is it YouTube? Some of them are already up on YouTube, but not all of them. Okay, so bought all our stuff. So back to the graveyard, probably. Yeah, let's go to the graveyard. Alright, come on, spider friend. Okay. Let's go to the northwest here. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, on despair mode, it's so brutal to be a vampire. Because of stuff like this. The sunlight does so much damage. We're just kind of screwed here. We have to turn into a human. Yeah. Right. There's no way we're surviving that almost. So, what do we want ID? Probably these teleport / food ones. Or actually these ones here. Yeah, these ones are pretty volatile. Oh, we got the healing one. Cool. Okay, we're a human, which means kind of want to be a vampire in the graveyard, but I will have to wait. It's so hard to be in vampire form in this difficulty. I wanted to go kill those humans too, but alas, we got blasted by the sunlight. What are you gonna do? Graveyard is actually it's on the previous floor. I thought it was on that floor. It's to the west here. Got a little spider friend to help us this time as well, but that doesn't really make much of a difference. Especially since that spider can't see in the dark for some strange reason. Come here, spider friend. I wouldn't mind keeping you around here. Best not to travel alone. Do I want that bat? Might as well. Could be a little fodder. I think the XP gains from the bat is pretty negligible. So this guy is a strong guy, so we can swap with one of our allies to get him to tank. So he can kill me now. So let's swap. Heal. Heal. Oh, our allies did help us a little there. Bought us some time. +6 plating, some bullets. Don't be friends with Luke, he'll just throw you at a vampire. It's true. Let's charm the first farm of this. I think that's fine. There's a vampire over there. I haven't found the next way down yet. Somehow. Oh yeah, we're starving. Okay. We're actually getting through our food pretty quickly. Where the hell is the next way down? Is it a gun? Oh, we have found it. It's over there. Can't really bring this friend down here. Well, maybe Maybe we can, actually. Okay, cool. No, come on. I don't feel very strong with this character, to be honest with you. So we don't really want to run into... the boss room yet. Fucking, I hope my allies don't trigger the boss. That would be bad. He might trigger the boss. That would be really bad, I think. Because basically what we want to do is be a vampire, be right next to him, silence him, turn into a human, kill him. That's kind of what we want to do. That's a tough vampire. Unfortunately, we don't have any friends. Oh, no, it's not a tough vampire. Okay. We're kind of just stalling out, waiting to be a vampire. Need to be careful not to aggro the boss. Let's just get out of here and come back when I'm closer to being a vampire. I do not want to aggro the boss. Can I even take this boss down? Probably. Yeah, I'm sure I can. Probably, yeah. I think we'll be alright. As long as we can get to the boss as a vampire. That's kind of the concern. How many rings do we have to do left anyways? Still need 3 rings. Character cheat check? Sheet check? Why, are you looking for something specific? Or here we are. Just curious about your dex, that's all. Looks pretty high. Yeah, our dex pretty good. We've been focusing it quite a bit. 17 dex, 13 strength, 13 intelligence. Pretty rounded. A better whirlwind. What does that do? More damage, knockback, distance increase, but a 1 in 4 chance to fail. I probably don't want that. Is it time for focus? I don't think so. Probably just plus max maybe. Watch Forbidden can finally get a message in. Any idea what levels up with charm? What? Why? What do you mean can finally get a message in? Any idea what levels up with charm? I don't know what you mean by that exactly, but if you level up, I don't think stats affect this at all. The only way to level it up is to find books like what I just found, allowing it to be a higher level. We're going crazy today. Oh, I see. Work too hard, me brother. Take a break. Play some roguelikes. Just messing with you. Meaning there are monsters that can... Are there more monsters that can be charmed? Is the AoE bigger? I don't think so. Well, the higher the level, the better chance you have of it working. So I noticed right now I have level 1. And it works pretty much on everything so far as level 1. I've run across my first beast that gave me a hard time, and it was the sand vipers. But even at level 1, I was still able to get them. But it wasn't easy. Do I charm this? Yeah, let's do this. Ooh, I'm vulnerable for 4 turns. I don't want to fight this guy while vulnerable. But at the same time, we have our spider ally, so... But our spider ally is not going to be relevant, because he's up there. Okay, so we run. Okay. Okay. There's a big-ass golem there, too. I think this guy is very, very strong on this difficulty. I think I'm going to... Do I enrage and start shooting? That means I can't cast any other spells. So I don't think I enrage. Missed him. That should be good enough. Oh, he's healing. Oh god, he's healing 20 per. Alright, I think I just fight this guy. Because he's on fire right now. I think it wears off after a time. But he's just a big problem right now. I just failed my charm. 1% chance. Good times. Good times. Yeah, let's just avoid that golem. We got a +9 shield. That's good. So the branch, there's a branch to the north of us. I don't know what it is. And I don't care. Let's just go to floor 9. We're just going to completely skip that northwest area for the rest of the game, I think. We're kind of done the run in the sense that we know what our targets are. We just need to do it, basically. There's another one of those damn golems behind us. I can't really fight him while he's on fire like that. He just heals too much. Let's just hope we don't get cornered. I think the best thing to do is to ignore them. This guy, on the other hand, I think is totally beatable. Both these potions are kind of bad. Combustion and teleport. I guess one of these is good. Charm seems to like a pretty powerful spell. Yeah, it is. It's situational, where so like some areas it doesn't do anything. I'm new to the spell. I haven't played this game since they've introduced it, but on despair mode it was very, very useful. So yeah. Is there sunlight over here? Yes. All right, should be able to handle this guy. Hello? What the fuck, dude? I don't know why he didn't follow us. Usually they'll chase you. So we're kind of just looking for the way down. We should kill this guy while we... So return to stone. Does that make us weak to anything that we should be worried about? I don't think so. Ooh, okay. Oh, God. This is not good. Oh, we could whirlwind this guy into the water. That's actually a really good idea. What? Okay, we'll do that again, probably. Alright, well, that's one down. Might as well do the same. That guy's really dangerous, too, to the left of us. I don't know if we can even kill this thing. It looks menacing. Doesn't say it looks extremely menacing. Charm. Does that work on these guys? It's a 3-headed dragon. Is that a beast? I don't know. I can't really afford to test it. Because I'm too... I'm not in a good spot right now. Let's just say that. Do I need to use a potion here? I think I need to use my gun. Do I enrage? I don't have the mana for enrage. Alright. So he hit me for 15. I was hoping to blow that guy in the water. Do I go invisible here? That guy healed. This looks bad. Jesus, came right back at us. He only hit me for 8, but he hits multiple times. I could teleport. I think I'm going to. It just did not feel like a good situation. So, they're up here. I don't know if they're going to chase me here. It's bought me a little time, but time to do what? Should totally try to champ. No, I can't. I don't have the mana for it. I can go invisible. Invisible's pretty strong. Okay, let's just rest here. If it's 1v1 with him, I can maybe try it. See, I don't have the mana for this. I don't know what to expect damage-wise from these guys. He hits me for 9 twice. I think that's not that bad. I'm not taking any chances here. Yeah, I think using our consumables was correct because we're almost dead anyways. I can cast a heal or a whirlwind. I think heal is better. It's a level 1 heal though. Maybe whirlwind is better. Yeah, we killed him. Weh! That was rough. Dexterity or strength? We're not missing that much anymore. Let's do strength. Okay, that was rough. Okay. So the vampire is around here. There he is. We'll just blow him in the water, right? Super effective strat. Kinda haven't really been thinking about that with Whirlwind. So usually the last floor is kinda everywhere. We're about to turn into a vampire, so let's start heading back. We just need to find... Alright, let's pull this guy to the water? No, it's too far. Just man-mode him. We'll just man-mode him. We rolled well there. Okay, so there's the exit. So you can't go to the exit until you have 4 rings. You guys want to see if I can charm this thing? Well, we're a vampire now, so... Did that work? I think it worked. I think it worked, friends. Unfortunately, we're running away from that golem. Something... Yeah, he's fighting the magma golem. I don't know who's going to win that fight. Probably the magma golem. We didn't get any experience, so I think we lost our pet there. So, we are trying to go down here. I really want to kill this guy here. So let's bring him downstairs. Let's go here. Alright, full health, good. The graveyard is on this floor. It's to the west. Full health, they're heading to the graveyard. This is the situation we're trying to create. I saw the little heart, yeah. Cool. So it actually works on those guys. That's pretty neat. Good thing we tested. Yeah, look how fast you lose your health as a vampire in despair mode. It's crazy. You cannot stay, like, 15 health. We were just at full health. It's kind of nutty. Alright, so we need to hurry up and try to clear the main room, which is here. We could charm all these guys, but no, we're using a silence potion. So that doesn't help us. So we just kill all this, right? Yes. So this room's cleared. We kind of want to heal up a little here. It's kind of nice, is that hallway. I've never seen him move that far out of the starting room. Okay, alright, this guy will heal me up. I lose health so fast. Okay, that's kind of good that he's here, I think. So, silence potion... Do we use a big potion? I think so. Silence potion, big potion. Human. Fight. How do we heal as a human? Oh, the only way we can heal is with Nostrum, though. That's fine. Ooh, maybe I... Wait. No, I don't pop big potion yet. Shit, I screwed up, right? Oh well. He's not vulnerable now. Is he silenced? I don't know. Let's hope so. Oh yeah, he's fucking dead. Alright. Gonzo. Alright, we have a... plus electric, plus crit with revolver. Pretty good. We're big. The big potion's kind of OP. Actually, I got a plan for this guy. Ouch. Oof. That guy gave us the beats. I can't see across this room here. Do I have any light options at all? I could just fire my gun off. Yeah, there's nothing there, right? So the good thing about Graveyard is it has a lot of gear. Our gear is almost maxed out, though. All we're missing is this chest piece? Yeah, chest piece and sword. Everything else is pretty much on the top end of things. We got 52 bullets. That's something to keep in mind. We do not need to be stingy with bullets at all. Okay, well... There was a breastplate we could buy, but So do I finish exploring this floor? I think so. Okay, there's a friend. So now we want to... We kind of want to hurry up, get to the princess, in a sense. By hurry up, I mean we just need to get there before turning into a vampire. Okay. A gun. I think there's a better breastplate we can buy somewhere. I think it's floor 7. So once we get out of here, we'll go talk to the shopkeeper. I'll pay extra, even if I'm not a vampire, because I think money's irrelevant now. We have so much of it. And I don't think there's any shopkeepers left, or if there are, we don't really want to go explore looking for them. So to the east... Yeah, he's got a breastplate. It's very expensive, but I think we're good. There's really nothing else to buy. Okay, so next we want to go to the library. Take down the princess. And also the gallery. So the library and the princess are our last two rings, right? Yeah. So we go down a floor. Oh, there is a golem up there, so let's not go that way. A magma golem on a fight. Alright. So, I guess we can go to the gallery. Do we want to fight? I don't think it matters what form we fight the Medusa in. I think we're strong against her in whatever form. We have 2 Panachias, we have... We have a gun. We have a silence potion when she gets too close. I think vampire would be better because we can get close to her and then silence her, but I think we can use the Panachias instead to beat her. There she is. She's gonna turn us to stone. We can't shoot her, right? No. Let's go here. Did she not spot us? There she is. Do you guys think Gorgons are considered animals? Let's kill her. I can't have a shot on the Gorgon. Let's kill her. Charm now or charm later? So we want to cleanse this because we do not want to get smacked. It's charm. So we're in statue form right now. I don't know if blast goes through enemies. I don't really want to find out either. So let's use this thing. Can I even shoot her? Because my allies are in the way. Yes, and she's dead. Alright, we're good from here. So charm was, had some use, but it was also kind of almost was a liability in the sense that it almost stopped us from being able to shoot her. So a bunch of resistances. Sure, that's good. So we're done here. We might as well explore everything. I don't know if there's any loot in this floor. I don't think there is. Are we close to leveling? No. Okay. Oops. Yeah, let's not fight him while he's in stone form. Is there any way to get the stuff in the middle of those glass boxes? Yes, there is. Kind of a spoiler. I don't know if you want me to tell you, but I'll tell you there's a way. If you want me to tell you how, I will. Just say the word. Nice. No, I'm still learning GKH. Yeah. There's 2 ways that I know of. They're kind of both the same way, but there's 2 ways. So, here we are, a human. Let's turn some lights off. You're so much better than I am, and I'm learning a lot. Yeah, I played this, I'm not new to this game. So, it's normal that I have some skill. How come these lights are on, by the way? I thought I turned all these off. Why is there so much light up there? It's fine. Okay, so now we just kind of want to wait until we turn into a vampire. Which is an ideal use of time, but it's fine. Okay. So what's our plan here? So just before we turn into a vampire, first of all, let's block this so she doesn't get out of here. So just before we turn into a vampire, we want to cast Enrage. And then we just silence potion, and then we kill her. That's pretty much how this will go. Yeah, alright, so let's just pass a few turns. Okay, so Enrage. Hopefully she doesn't get first strike on us, but we'll see. I don't think it even matters. Okay. Silence potion, so she can't do spells. Let's get the blood. And she's done. Alright. Easy peasy. That's it. 4 rings. All done. Now we just need to get out of here. This is actually a little dangerous. If we don't turn into a human. I didn't expect this guy to come here. Reason I didn't want him to haste this guy. So these guys will buff the golems. If he hates that guy, we're gonna have a bad time. So let's just turn to human now. And avoid such shenanigans. It's actually, that was our second to last soul elixir. Which is pretty interesting, considering we've cleared pretty much everything. And bought everything. It's a very low amount of soul elixirs. And being a vampire is very difficult in despair mode. Okay. Floor 6. Floor 8. 9. And where's the exit? Northeast here? Yeah, those magma golems, I do not think you want to fight them for the most part in despair mode. And we're not going to kill Fane this time. Yes! Give me your money, Fane! Give me your money. What if you can charm? No, you definitely can't charm that. It's only beasts. Turns wild beasts to your side. I mean, I don't know. If it works, then I think that's probably a bug. But we were surprised when it charmed the dragon. Alright, we're not going to read this again. Nice. Let's Surprised we beat Despair Mode pretty much our first try. I mean, we played with Revenant, but that didn't really count. That's like probably near impossible. Yes. It's the biggest I've ever seen on Twitch, like watching old. Yeah, is it? It's. I don't know what the fuck is causing that. Check. Yeah, like at the beginning of the stream, it's fine, and then it like gets worse and worse. I think it's my headset. I don't know. I've been having an issue where the sun cuts out once in a while, and I think it's linked to that issue. It's because of variable FPS and auto timestamping. That doesn't really help me. I mean, it didn't work before. I mean, I've never had this issue before. I mean, not never, but it's only recently it's like garbage. I'm using XSplit ZFX. Like, if I restart the stream, I'm pretty sure it'll fix it. I think. And at the beginning of the stream, if you watch the VOD, it's in sync. It has something to do with my. Every once in a while, my headset will. Like, the sound will cut out. I won't hear anything, and my mic won't work. And then it kicks back in. So what I'm guessing is happening is that's happening over and over again, and it's causing like the desync to get bigger and bigger and bigger every time that happens. Thanks for the sub, TNC. Appreciate it. Longer stream, the bigger the desync. Yeah, exactly. So how do you fix this? That I don't know. That I don't know. Kind of annoying, but whatever. I don't know if changing my headset would fix the problem. I mean, I like this headset comfort-wise. Just like it's been doing the cutout thing for a long time. It didn't do. It depends what game I'm playing too. The game that like I haven't heard it much today, having it cut out on my end, but still the desync you're saying is super bad. Anyways, folks, I think that's going to do it. That was day 21 of our 29 days of roguelike. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Randomly, if you're interested in seeing a speedrun of this game, I actually have the world record speedrun for this. Not that it's very competitive, but I do have it. Check it out on YouTube. I have that, many other videos, including all of the events this month are going up on YouTube. So make sure to check out my YouTube as well. Don't forget to sub with Twitch Prime, my friends. Helps me out a lot. And if you have Amazon Prime, for your friends that have Amazon Prime, get a free sub on Twitch, so make sure you use it. It helps the community quite a bit. Helps me quite a bit. You gotta renew it every month. And let's see if I can send you guys somewhere awesome. Hope you guys had a good day. I had a great time streaming for you folks. Golden Krone Hotel is always a pleasure to play. Despite its